All right. Hello, everybody. We are back. It is the family. Palps peeps are back.
House Poops.
We're
Yes,
here.
this is.
It's time.
We are Camp
Hey.
Endor.
I was promised free pizza for showing up again.
Oh,
Palperoni pizza?
yes,
Some
Stevie
Palperoni
pizza. Yeah.
We are Palps Peeps. Bum, 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 bum.
You know what? That's it. That's our show. We thank you for for stopping by, having a great time. You can follow all these wonderful people on social media. Oh, we
Oh
haven't
my
even skipped a
God.
beat.
You missed us. You missed
Yes,
this.
I did.
You
I
missed
did.
this.
I really
Yeah.
did. I really did, man. Um, I miss this group. I miss this dynamic. Um, this is episode 4 of our RPG show. Technically, season 2, episode 1. This is the start of our 2022 campaign, and I gotta tell you, um, it's going to get wild. Tonight, we are stealing the Halcyon.
Because we can't afford two
Yes,
nights on it.
I was just about to say that because we can't afford to go. So Disney, here's your opportunity to invite us.
Or else we're just gonna steal it. We're
Alright,
just gonna
yeah.
pick it up
We're
and
gonna
we're gonna go.
We're gonna
Well,
fly
what's
to
the steal?
Orlando.
Hold on. What?
We're gonna fly to Orlando and steal your Star Wars bunker, along with Batu. And we're
their
gonna keep
little
it for
trucks.
ourselves. And the little box truck that transports you
A
from the
box
Star
truck,
Cruiser.
too.
Oh yeah. And I want one of those little the little droid buggies that carries around like all the Coca-Colas and stuff.
Oh yeah. We're totally stealing that too. Oh, let me just tweet this deet real quick.
Hashtag tweet the deets 2022.
Yeah.
We are back. Oh man, I'm so excited, you guys.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm very distracted. It didn't get my water before this, but I'm really excited.
I mean, Katrina, you look
Yeah.
like you're ready for this.
I'm
You
ready.
look,
I'm ready
you
to
look
go.
ready. All
Yeah,
right.
I put makeup on and everything. So
My name is Eric Mitchell. I am your host. I am your GM, your galactic emperor for this game. And joining me, I have my family here. They are. I'm gonna just introduce them, and then I just want to share a few thoughts about what's going on in the world real quick, and then we're gonna get into all of the fun and the craziness. Joining me tonight, making their returns, I've got a Ewok enthusiast,
Camp
Elias-
Endor.
Camp Endor 85. It's Eliazuki. Joining me next, she betrayed me and moved to the West Coast.
Wow. Starting off spicy. All right.
I kid.
Don't forget how many people I murdered last season.
Oh yes, you did murder a lot of people last season.
It was justified.
It was justified.
Fully justified.
Let's
wow.
just say there's still a crater in the middle of Coruscant's district of representation or political district that it's still smoldering. That's all
What
I'm gonna
can I say except you're welcome?
It's the crossover we deserve.
Yeah, exactly. That wonderful
Okay,
voice
but
that
have
you're
you
hearing.
never thought about Jar Jar singing that?
Misa, say you're welcome. That wonderful voice that you just heard. Apparently, I can't speak tonight either because I'm so excited. That's Kaylin Kelly.
Hello, everyone.
And next up, the man, the myth, the Xbox Game Pass shill himself, Joey McDermott.
What's up, chat?
I love it.
What can I say about this next person except they actually pitched this idea to me, and I said, let's run with this. Joining us once again, it's Katrina Dennis.
I'm so happy to be back with you guys. Sorry for stealing Kaylin, except I'm not sorry at all.
Oh
We're gonna
my god.
So does this mean we all have to come to Cali now?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. You all need to come
Think
here. We're all
so.
going to
I
summon
mean,
villainy.
it sounds better than Florida. Let's be real here.
Oh
I mean,
shoot.
we could do it.
Okay. Somebody proposed recently to me to go about the idea of going to adult space camp, and that would get me back to Florida because it's like $300 in comparison to the Galactic Star Cruiser.
Oh, true. True.
So we
That
can
is
adult
true.
space camp it. You know?
Actually, you know what? We're all doing adult space camp.
Oh
Well,
my
welcome,
god.
Is
I-
there a height requirement?
I actually did space camp as a kid. It was pretty awesome.
Were you in that movie?
It was so good. I was
I threw. No, go on, please.
no.
You
This
were not
look
in
is
the
for
movie?
Eric because he knows what he did wrong.
What, by mentioning the movie Space Camp?
That movie was so bad.
It was. That's why I brought it up.
But yes, I really wanted to be launched in outer space when I went to space camp. I thought it would have been pretty awesome.
Oh.
That voice that you're hearing, he is the Empire's public relations minister now, John Byram.
I am the Senate.
No, you're
No, I'm not. Okay, well,
No,
do it.
you.
No, okay.
No, jeez.
Good, Anakin. Good. Kill
Oh
him.
my
Not from a
Okay,
Jedi.
so real quick on that same line, real quick.
Mhm.
I saw this on TikTok the other day. Someone hacked a lightsaber that when it turns on, it has the youngling's voice going, "Master Anakin, there's too many of them. What are we gonna do?" And then you hear the lightsaber turn on, and I thought it was the best thing ever.
That is awesome.
It
That
was
is so
so good.
awesome. Yes, I approve.
So
That's
dark, but I
awesome.
love it. It's so good.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And then what else can I say about this guy? He is. Paul says, "I'll make it legal." What can I say about this guy except he's one of my ride or dies. Actually, every single person in this group is a ride or die for me. But I gotta say, Greg, welcome back, buddy.
Hey.
It's great to have you here.
It's an honor.
Yes. So before
Thank you.
absolutely. Before we get into the fun, we do have to get a little serious here real quick, and then we're gonna get into this. Man, I was trying to think about how to address this tonight, and I'm just gonna share a few words, and if you all want to share a few words as well, you're more than welcome to, and then we'll like I said, we'll dive into the fun here. The events that have not only happened in Ukraine and Texas this week have really been eye-opening to how dark the world can be. And I will say that what's going on in Ukraine right now is horrific and horrible, and I wish nothing but the best for the Ukrainian people going through this, because if anything, they have shown countries how to fight for their country in the right way, to stand up for what they believe in, to stand up for their democracy. And our thoughts and our prayers and our energy through the cosmic force are with the people of Ukraine right now through this dark time, and hopefully there can be a peaceful solution to what is going on. Hopefully this will end in peace. As for the situation in Texas, I wasn't going to cuss this early in the show, but I have to say these words. Fuck you, Greg Abbott, for what you have done. Kids that are trying to find themselves and their identities are now considered a threat to your state. How messed up are you in the head that that is a thing? Um, if you all are scared about that, if you're anxious about that, I just want you to know that you will always have a safe space here. Luna, one of our team members, um, is a we have quite a few team members that are members of the LGBTQ plus community here, and they're scared, but they will always have a place here, a safe space here, and just know that you're loved. You can always come here, and you will always have love and respect and appreciation for who you are. And you will always have allies here. So I just want to let you guys know that right now. And I know it seems like the world is such a dark place and anxiety is through the roof right now. And we are live tonight so that we can come together as a group and just celebrate our love for Star Wars and celebrate our love for each other and have a good time. And if we can send you to bed with a smile on your face tonight, we've done our jobs. Anybody want to add anything before we get started? No? All right. Shall we do character introductions? And then we'll talk about the rules, and then we'll get into our adventure. So, we're going to start. We're going to go clockwise here. We're going to start with Ellie. She's going to introduce her character, her her species pronouns, and then we'll go from there. And just a little bit about your character. Just a little bit about your character.
You'll find my
Yes.
character notes again.
Oh my God, your character notes.
That's what I printed mine out.
Also, to chat, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us. I didn't say hi to Maggie, Disney Princess Coalition, Paul, Kawaii Knight. Thank you guys for being here. We are going to have fun tonight. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. It's going to be full of action, romance, possibly comedy. This is not going to be your normal night of theater. So, Ellie, go ahead, introduce your character.
Okay, my character's name is Uwu. I am a Chiss. I'm a noble from Coruscant. Some stuff happened to me. I landed on Endor. Was raised by Ewoks. I'm part of Camp Endor. And I like my pointy stick. I eat things with my pointy stick a lot, so you'll be seeing my pointy stick a lot. And my pronouns are she and her. That's all I'm gonna let you guys know. Oh, and I have a giant robot named Awa Awa.
A
That's a
robot bunny. Yes.
Awa made it to season 2, Eric?
Awa Awa has made it to season
Wow.
2, but don't push your luck, people. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow.
Wow.
The disappointment in Ellie's face when you said that was so heartbreaking.
If any of you are wondering who Awa Awa is, tune into our last 3 episodes and you'll find out exactly who that is.
Or what it is.
Or what it is. Kaylin, go ahead.
All right, so my character's name is Carta Gain. She is a human. Her pronouns are she, they, and Carta's got some family trauma, and
That's one way of putting it.
has taken it upon herself to go full blown Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. And that's just kind of where she's at. She busted some skulls last season, and she thinks at least that maybe that part of her life is over, but we'll see.
Let's just say the trail of bodies in your wake is almost equivalent to that of the first John Wick movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're
I'm
And
not
OG.
saying I have a green Chevelle with white stripes, but
I mean, who wouldn't want to have a green Chevelle with white stripes?
no, I actually do. My dad has one.
Oh my God,
My
really?
dad has like my dad has the John Wick car, and I have basically twisted his arm so far that it's mine. I'm like, when are you going to ship it to California, Dad? When are you giving me my car back? So weird.
Nice. We'll talk later about that. All right, next up, Joey. Go ahead, buddy.
Absolutely, guys. My character is Zill. He's a male Duro. Deadly accurate with pistols and long range rifles, also really good with technology. As far as the character fits into the group, he's a little bit more, let's say, quiet and reserved so far, but starting to warm up to the world around him. Some other motivations play into that as well, though.
Yes, and he's a phenomenal chef, as we found out with Stevie
Yeah.
Phelps' Cantina Rescue. All right, Katrina, go ahead.
Hello, I'm Katrina, and I play Solis Duress, better known as Soul, gunslinger, pilot, and overall the person who does all the talking when smooth talking needs to be done. Soul is out running family drama as opposed to family trauma. A little dramatic though, but mainly drama. And they are just out there trying to make a good living for themselves. Not an honest living, a good one.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, John, let us in to your character's world.
Good thing I found my character sheet in time.
Oh,
This
good.
works. All right. My character's name is Kaidak. He is a Sith pureblood from the planet Korriban. Was taken from Korriban during the Jedi invasion of Korriban and was part of the group that was to be trained as a Jedi. During his training, discovered that his Jedi the Jedi master that he was training with was actually responsible for the death of his parents back on Korriban during the Jedi invasion, left the Jedi Order, and is currently in exile trying to find his way in the universe.
Nice. Very nice. Greg, go ahead and bring us home.
What's up, everyone? I go by RBD510. I am a droid. I go by the pronouns of he. And my skills, I'm a gunslinger, hacker, and card dealer from from Club Vertica. I dealt with sabacc tables. So, yeah.
Nice. Very nice. All right, so those are our players' characters. So now I'm going to break down the rules of our game real quick, and then we're going to start our adventure. So we are using a modified version of the Fate system. This is a more narrative-based system in which our players are going to roll, and myself, we're going to roll two six-sided die. These are die that you would get with playing a game of like Monopoly or what have you. So, players are going to roll for a lot of their actions. They're going to roll for narrative choices, so on and so forth. If a player rolls a 1 through a 4, players that player's actions count as a failure. So that roll will count as a failure. If a player rolls a 5 through an 8, it is a success. However, something could happen then or later on down the line. And if a player rolls a 9 through a 12, that counts as a success, with a 12 counting as a critical success, and possibly earning our players a coveted fate point. Now, fate points. Each of our players will have 3 fate points at the start of this adventure. These players can use these fate points to add numbers to their roll, so they can add +1 to their rolls. They can also re-roll. They can give themselves an advantage in combat if they wanted to, using these fate points. Also, players can use their own fate points for another player's rolls. So say Ellie rolled really bad and Joey and Greg decide to add fate points to or to add to her roll to make it a success, they can do that. Now, as players are spending fate points, they are also gaining fate points. Say you make me laugh during a scene, or you do something awesome in combat. And Ellie, thank you for doing like the flight attendant thing in the corner there. Yes, there are 6 emergency exits on this podcast. Um,
All located on either side of the bed.
yes, yes.
Thank you, Star Cruiser.
Yeah, yes. Thank you, Star Cruiser. Um, Fate points. That's right. That's what we're talking about. Fate points. Also, if a player uses all of their fate points in one adventure, they will get 3 more fate points at the start of their next adventure. So they will always replenish. Also, if you plan on banking fate points, you can do that as well. So say you don't use your fate points, you will have 6 fate points at the start of the next adventure. So keep that in mind. You are always going to have opportunities for fate points. That's it for the rules of the game. It's pretty simple. It's more narrative based. And now, we get into the shenanigans and goings on that will be the crew stealing the Star Cruiser. All right. I guess we're ready. Nobody's saying anything.
Are you asking
You
us?
see our actions? We're like hyping it up. Me and
Okay.
Katrina were like, "Let's go."
And sorry for everyone listening. We were like waving our arms and flexing and everything.
All right. Let's do this. So, we are going to actually open on Coruscant and the destruction of one temple cantina.
Where's Katie or Kathy or Mark?
It's still
Margot?
stuck in the trash can.
Yeah,
Where's Ruth?
she's still where's Ruth or
Heather?
Clarabelle or whatever the hell her name was. Oh, by the way, not safe for work language tonight. I'm warning you. If my F bomb earlier during my rant didn't say it enough. Mirabelle or whatever the hell her name is.
Not Mirabel Madrigal. Let's
Yes, Mirabelle
go.
Madrigal, Abuela threw her into a trash can on
I can see that.
Coruscant, because she's
It was the cause of the
gaslighting
candle
her.
going out.
Yeah, because she's
Yeah.
gaslighting her granddaughter. Um, that's for
Way to go,
another.
Disney.
Yeah, thanks, Disney. Like Disney lawyers are watching this and they're like, "Crap! Well, we're not inviting them to Star Cruiser now."
Well, Kaylin's fired.
Kaylin's fired. The
She
rest of
actually is
them,
more on the line than the rest of
Enough
us.
generational trauma on that Star Cruiser.
yeah, exactly. So anyway, we open on the destruction of the Temple Cantina, and we see these figures going through the wreckage. And they are members of the criminal syndicate Black Sun.
Oh no.
And these are Faline. These are members of the Faline species. So if you're unfamiliar with them, if you've read Shadows of the Empire or played the game or collected the action figures, Prince Shizor is a member of the Faline species. They can like manipulate their pheromones and stuff like that. It's really interesting.
Pheromones?
Yes. Like they can
He made
attract
himself
other people.
smell really, really good.
Yes.
Fact made.
Does it
So
smell
Damn.
chicken biscuits?
yes, they smell like biscuits.
Honey butter chicken biscuits.
Yes, honey butter chicken biscuits. Um, so they're going through the wreckage of the cantina, and you see one failing male off in the distance who is overlooking the now damaged Jedi Temple because part of the cantina flew into the Jedi Temple the last time,
Worth.
and worth it. And
Worth.
and one of his enforcers walks up and says, "Sire, we're still combing through the wreckage. What have you found?" "Well, it was no accident." There were explosives involved. See what you can find out about what the owner's last actions were. Yes, sire. And from there, we fade to black. Yes, thank you, Ellie. Thank you for trying to transition. From there,
Beep.
we fade in to the penthouse in the Stevie Palp's bed and breakfast on Nar Shaddaa, where our heroes have been staying since their first adventure together. And they've been laying low since Cantina Rescue because Stevie said, well, I think we need to lay low for a while. Um, so what happened was, okay, go ahead, Ellie. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I just drew a house and wrote
Oh,
penthouse.
oh, okay. I thought that you were trying to tell me that you had to go real quick.
No, I just penthouse.
Okay, penthouse. Okay, I appreciate it. So you all are relaxing in the penthouse, and the doors to the penthouse open, and Stevie P shows up with a bag of goodies over his shoulder. And he comes in and he says, yeah, I know I've been busy. I missed Life Day. I apologize for this. But I'm going to give you Life Day gifts now. So if you all want to gather around, and then we're actually going to go in clockwise. Sorry. We're actually going to go Greg. We're going to go Greg, John, Katrina, Joey, Kaylin, and Ellie in order of the gifts. So you you're sitting in the room, and Stevie P puts the bag down, and he pulls up a chair and he says, "Okay," and he pulls out a box for each of you for Life Day, and he says, "I know it's late. I apologize. I'm sorry." And he says, "Each one of you will open this box when I tell you to, or when I ask you to." Stevie's still learning Pictionary. Thank you, Joey. Jerk. Um,
RBD's gonna get a box full of WD-40.
yeah, that's exactly
Best
what
present
he's
ever.
getting.
Best
Yeah.
present ever.
He's gonna be
Exactly
coked out
what
on the
Yes.
floor, huffing
Yes.
WD-40.
Yes.
Mm.
No red straw required.
Yes. Actually, the red straw gives it like even more boost.
Nah, you just gotta
It's kind of like when you drink alcohol through a straw. Kind of just
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Bender.
You got to do
Like
a little
Bender.
sippy sip.
like Bender and
So,
Futurama.
so RBD, open your box, and then I'll tell you what's in the box.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Stevie. I wish I could have given you a present back
Oh
sooner or
no,
later.
it's fine. You guys are the best gift I ever got.
Cool. Well, I start unwrapping it
Okay.
and I open it.
Okay, so you open it, and in it are three objects.
Okay.
One of them is a data pad. The other one is the one in the middle is a box that you're actually going to open last.
Okay.
And the other thing is a deck of cards.
Hey, Sabak cards.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Stevie tells you, so why don't you pick up the pad?
Sure.
So you pick up the pad, and Stevie says, so on this pad is every single magic card trick known to the known galaxy, and every single coin trick for you to use at any time.
You hear that, Uwu? I mean, more tricks, more tricks. Yeah, thank you, Stevie.
Entertainment.
Thank you so much. But hold on, what's with the middle box there, though? Like, what's up?
You want to know what it is? So you open it, right?
Okay.
And as you open it, Stevie pulls out a data pad and he says, "By the power vested in me by the Republic Senate and the Republic Corps, we hereby award you the Republic Medal of Heroism." And yeah, he got you a medal because, let's face it, in the crisis with Dixon, you were clutch.
I, th- I don't know what to say.
In fact, I'm going to spoil one thing for all of you. Each one of you is getting a medal of heroism.
I love medals.
Thank.
Love
Like
wearing
shiny,
jewelry.
right?
Nice.
If my parents were alive, they'd be so happy right now.
Oh my
they're crying in the forest. We're so happy for him.
If Owl was here, I'd put it in its collar so my pet can have more medals.
Well, you can put it in Awa Awa's collar.
Make it extra shiny.
Yes.
When it hits the metal, it jingles.
Yes. Katrina, open, or I should say, Soul, open your box.
Right. So Soul's gonna rip off any wrapping paper and open the first box.
Okay.
The box.
So in your box, the middle box is your Medal of Heroism. Flanking
Okay.
it on both sides are 2 data pads.
Ooh.
Pick up the
What is
data pad to your left.
Okay.
As you pick up the data pad to your left, you read it. As you're reading it, you have a brand new ship.
What? Where is it? What? Stevie, you didn't have to do this for
It's
me.
actually parked on the roof of the Stevie Palp's bed and breakfast.
Got race stripes on it, right?
It does have racing stripes on it. Now,
Oh,
Stevie
man.
says to you, now this ship is for the entire crew here. But
Of
you get to
course.
pilot it. It's your ship. Then he
Oh.
says, there's 2 things on the second data pad. One of them ties into somebody else's gift. But I'm going to reveal the first thing to you on the second data pad. Okay?
I'm ready.
You are no longer a member of your family from Dathomir. You are now part of the Palps family as an adopted Meredith. Or merit adoptive.
Oh, wow. Soul is like laughing very loudly because they actually don't know how to control their emotions. And so it's just like really, really loud, like awkward laughter that
Yeah.
could at any time, at any moment turn into tears, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Almost. Not quite. Not
And
quite.
if you have any problems with anybody from your former family trying to get you back, you come to me.
You have no idea what you have just done. Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome. Now you have to wait for the second thing, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm waiting. I can be cool. I can be cool
So,
about it.
Kaidak, I would like for you to open your box.
Carefully or not carefully, because I
If you
tend
want
to
to
just.
rip into that thing like a Tasmanian devil, go right ahead.
Actually, even better, I toss the box up, pull out the lightsaber, slice it open on one side, and catch everything that falls out. Because why not?
Okay. Well, thank God you didn't damage anything.
No, careful. This is one thing we learned at the Stevie Palp's Bed and Breakfast episode, or what was it called?
Cantina Rescue.
Cantina Rescue was. I'm very good at cutting with a lightsaber delicately. So
You are. You sliced into those meals. Really really well, by the way. So
finesse.
Yes. In your box, there is, of course, the medal.
Gonna put it on real quick.
You look great. You look great, by the way. You look great.
Stop, Steve. You're making me blush.
I know. Um, there are 3 other objects in this box. One of them is a Sith holocron. And Stevie says, these are the teachings of Darth Nihilus. The complete teachings of Darth Nihilus. Then he tells you in the other object is the other small object is a pouch. In this pouch are 2 kyber crystals that belonged to your parents.
Oh.
Yes. The other box is an elongated box, and as you open it, you see an onyx black and silver lightsaber hilt. And this was your father's lightsaber. So now you can dual wield lightsabers.
We're going reverse. We're going reverse Luke Skywalker on this. I like this. This is cool. All right, sweet. Thanks, Stevie. I don't know how you pulled this off. I don't remember too much of my parents. Obviously, I was really young when I was taken from them. But I don't think you understand how much this means to me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem, man. Happy Life Day, buddy. Apparently, Stevie Palps can't speak tonight either, so it's fine. And I saw that Bruce Lee thing, Greg. All right, let's go with Zill. Zill, go ahead and open your box.
I lift it up hesitantly. I kind of look around the rim to make sure nothing's been opened already, shake it a little bit, and then I start to open it with a slight crease.
Okay. So as you're carefully opening it like my grandmother used to do on Christmas Day.
She was a smart woman. What can I say?
Yeah, she was a smart woman. In this box, you see 2 data pads, and then there is a box of scraps and electronic equipment. And Stevie tells you that, so the box of scraps and electronic equipment, I know you like to tinker, I know you like to do that sort of stuff, so I just figured, make something that you want. Make whatever you want, a scanner thingy, a bomb thingy. I don't care. Just don't blow me up. I mean, that's all I'm saying. And then he tells you, you pick up the first data pad, and on the first data pad is the complete history of the Republic up until that point.
Oh, wow.
Yes. The second data pad is all of Z-Ram Drogon's recipes from the cantina downstairs.
Nice.
Yes. And of course you have your medal as well. Carta.
Thank you so much, Stevie.
Oh, not a problem. Happy Life Day. Carta, would you like to know what's in your box?
Sure.
Okay. You open your box, and of course you find the medal. And flanking the medal are 2 data pads. And you pick up the first data pad. And it is a letter from your father before he died, naming you, well, telling you how much he loves you and how much he cares about you, and how after your mother died, how he regretted burying himself in his work. He also then showcases his will, in which you are now president and CEO of Zerka Corporation. Yes.
I'm a child.
Yes, but you are now president and CEO of Zerka Corp.
Okay.
The second data pad shows you your board of directors as well as your senior staff. And your entire senior staff is your party that is with you right now. In fact,
So I think that I think I would have read the first thing silently and not said anything.
mhm.
And then when I read the second part and see that like everybody is on my board of directors, Carter's just gonna say, "Well, folks, it looks like we got promoted."
Yes, every single person in the party is now part of your senior staff. They are presidents and vice presidents of Zerko Corporation, as well as they are the only
Incredible.
board members. So if anybody tries to do a hostile takeover of the company, they cannot do it because the entire board is yours.
I love that.
Now,
We love
Soul.
insider trading. Let's go.
Now, Soul, this applies to you because you are now chief of transportation of the Zerka Corporation.
Come on, girl.
Over by so many nice racers. Oh, I guess I'll
Yes.
fit the business too, but you know what I'm here for.
And Uwu, are you ready for your gifts?
Yeah. I grab my gift with my pointy stick
That's
because
fine.
I expect you to have wrapped it really nicely,
Stevie
right?
Palps did, but Eric Mitchell did not.
Oh, hey,
Because
Stevie
Eric
Powell
cannot rap with
wrapped my
anything.
present immaculately. So
Mhm.
I like go over there, pick it up with my pointy stick, dangle it, snip it, paw it for like 3 seconds. Not too long and not too little of a time. Just
Okay.
throw it on the ground and tell Awa Awa to open it for me.
Okay, so Awa Awa opens your gift.
Hmm?
The medal is there.
I
There
automatically
are
Awa
three other
Awa's here.
things. There are three other things in the box. Number one, there is a brand new collar for Awa Awa.
I'm done. I don't need anything else.
Number two, there is a hollow image of the Ewoks that raised you. And number three, there is an elongated box with a brand new pointy stick.
Is it mahogany wood?
It is.
Oh,
It
snap.
is taken from one of the best trees on Kashyyyk.
Ooh,
So
I'm a
you know
fan.
it's sturdy.
Now I can stab people through their skull now. Nice.
You could do that. So Stevie P looks at you all and he says, I hope that you all enjoy your gifts and just know that you all are the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'm so happy to call you my friend. So then he says,
Happy
okay.
life, Stevie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Where's our Steve Palpsaronis?
Stevie Palperoni pieces. Z-Ram's got them cooking in the cantina down below. Okay. So I didn't just come here for Life Day gifts. Are you all ready?
There's always a catch.
I kind of figured too.
What do you want from us?
Oh no.
Any
It's not what I want.
What Jedi temple are we blowing up next?
We're not blowing up a Jedi temple.
Ah,
Well, you just
We
turned off
don't-
Kydek's
Yeah.
press.
Wait,
Kydak's
Wake
just
me
playing
up
with
when
his
it's
holocron, just like
Jedi time. It's
Yeah.
just,
Hey, Kydak, you might want to pay attention because this
I'm
might be a
listening.
pretty good payout.
Mhm.
What do you all know about the Chandrilla Starliners?
They sound like chinchillas.
they're big luxury cruise ships that they're constructing on the inner core of the galaxy. Those are like the creme de la creme of the galaxy get to go on those cruise liners.
Yes.
Or the
Lots of
bougie
money
class.
inside of those.
You know, it's kind of funny because I did have some people run some. I did run the tables with some people. You know, dealt with people, customers with like that. Why? What's up?
So we have a client that wants you to board the brand new Starliner, the Halcyon, and steal it for them.
Steal a Starliner?
Yes.
What do we get out of it?
20 million apiece. Also,
That's almost enough to buy my way onto the Starliner.
20 million. What kind of credits? We're talking Mon Calamari. We talking what?
20 million just normal credits apiece.
Okay.
Now, you have 7 days to do this once the Starliner launches. All 6 of you will be there, including me. I am your handler. I am your guy in the chair. I am like the Danny Ocean of this heist. You're now, instead of Ocean's 11, you're now Palp 6. So we have to steal the Starliner on its maiden voyage. You can do it at any time, but it has to be done before it makes its return back to Corellia. So it's going to launch from Corellia, do a tour of Outer Rim planets, and come back to Corellia. It has to be stolen. It has to be taken over before it gets back to Corellia. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Where are we taking it again? From there?
So you are going to be taking it to. Let me see here. Help 6 in the house. How nice. I'm sorry, I had to look at chat real quick because it just popped up.
You know, I have to share that, Jeff. I know you saw it.
Yeah,
I know you saw
I did.
it.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. Um, where do you have to take it? Let's just say you got to take it to Alderaan.
All right.
There you'll
We're
meet
taking
with
it
the
from-
contact. There we'll meet with the client, and we'll go from there. It'll take 2 days to get to Corellia. It launches in 3 days.
I don't suppose that means we need to leave it now.
You'll leave tomorrow
Okay. So
aboard your brand new ship. Yes.
So what are the legal ramifications now that I'm an esteemed business owner?
This is completely off the books. This is a black op.
Right, yeah, I
So
figured. So I'm gonna
if
need
you
like a
are
new
caught,
outfit, maybe a wig.
you can do that, yes.
Cool.
You all are going to want to wear disguises. In fact, I'm going to be
Cool.
wearing a disguise once we get on board. Like I said, we have a week to do this. Once it launches, the clock starts ticking. We're going
question
to be
about
stopping.
this. Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry. Question about the Star Cruiser. Any
Yes.
amenities? Like, is there any? Forgive me if I'm lack of knowledge and such. And it's very rare that I leave from planet to planet. And of course, all these years I've been behind a sabacc table. Does this Star Cruiser have any like restaurants, casinos?
It has a full lounge, it has a restaurant, and it has multiple sabacc tables and hollow sabacc tables. Also,
What kind of food do they sell?
huh?
What kind of food do they sell?
Well, all your food is included because this is a cruise. So all of your food and normal drinks are included. Alcohol is extra.
Of course.
But
Always
don't worry,
extra.
I'll pay for your alcohol if you want to get drunk one night.
And do we have all the plans for this ship? Do we have the ins and outs of it? It's a new model, and this is the maiden
So
voyage.
this is a brand new model. I do have a contact on the inside who will get us a schematic of the ship once we are on board. This is the brand new MPO 1400 Purgle class Star Cruiser.
Okay.
So this is brand new, top of the line.
Is it possible your contact has any data information that I can search through myself?
I'm sure he can get you that information once we're on board. I will also try to find a terminal for you to hack nonchalantly as possible. Also, if you're worried about standard rooms, don't worry. We're going to have deluxe rooms all the way.
We're not sharing rooms, right? Because last time somebody was really creepy, was standing in the corner,
Sleepwalking.
Yeah.
sleepwalking, bumping
Yeah.
out the walls. Awa
I
couldn't
wa-
stop crying because they got a little
Awa
scared.
was rocking back in the fetal position.
Fetal position. Awa was scared. I don't want Awa to suffer this again
So
because of
I'm sorry, but
some.
Awa has to stay here.
Oh,
I
For weight
know
and balance purposes, of
it's weight and
course.
balance purposes for a Star
oh,
Cruiser.
Awa was too fat now. Are you
I
calling
didn't say that,
Awa fat?
but the Galactic TSA guy might say that.
Oh,
Um,
in TSA again?
No. No. I will say this, you will have weapons in your cabins on board. We are going to smuggle those weapons on, so do not worry about trying to take them through any galactic security. Any other questions before we leave tomorrow?
Are our aliases already set for us, or do we have to create them?
You can
Yeah,
create
what's
your
her
own
name?
aliases.
Does
Because
anybody have
I am not
extra
making up
eyeliner?
names for you people.
Yeah. Does anyone have extra eyeliner so I can just like really cover all of these tattoos that aren't coverable?
Stevie goes, like claps, and then like a makeup droid like pops up.
Perfect. I'll be stealing this for the day.
Yes. Any other questions before we get going tomorrow? Anybody at all?
do we get a chance to at least talk with each other before we leave, disembark tomorrow? If that's okay.
You can talk right now if you want to. I'll leave the room.
Okay.
Yeah, leave.
Well, question, Stevie.
Gee, thank you.
Thanks for the present. Get
Stevie
out.
probably just
Okay,
gave us
no,
like
Stevie,
20
wait,
Happy
wait.
Life Day. Get
like,
out.
assets,
Okay,
and like, get out of here.
Okay, if I can share with the group, the reason why I
Stevie
asked
exits.
the reason why I asked if there were sabacc tables or there was a full blown casino. You guys know my specialty. I'm happy to run
What is it?
I do card dealing. I run sabacc tables and stuff back on the casino Club Vernita. So if I can just hack into the manuscript at the same time hack into the employment logs, I can actually be a droid dealing a sabacc table and stuff just to cover some bases. Anybody object?
Me.
No.
Why do you want to object?
Because I think you should be having your own magic show on the ship.
Yo.
Hard.
Oh, you
I
did
think
just
And for-
get those new tricks.
And for the finale, you can make the ship disappear.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just say
I'm sorry, we're
A
not
coin
David
is-
Copperfielding this.
exactly.
First
Exactly.
off, he made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
But did he though?
No.
Yes.
Exactly. Kaidak, as much as I approve your,
Do it.
you know,
Do it.
as much as I approve,
Someone
the idea-
someone rewire this droid, please,
I
so he
want
does
to
it.
roll to convince him to do magic show instead of card dealing.
Okay, before
Yes.
you roll,
Okay.
before you roll,
Yes.
before you roll,
Let
before you roll,
him do it first. Let
Before you
him
roll.
try to convince, and
Yeah.
then you can roll.
before you roll, let me save your rolls. Let me at least get hack into the system and see if there's any manuscript of any upcoming appearances and plays, and I'll see what I can do. Can you hold that off? Okay.
I
But
can do
again, would you like to be my assistant?
that.
I
I thought
Cut
just,
you
her in half. Cut
asked.
her in half.
I just,
Cut her in
I
half.
just, I just saw that. I just saw that, John. Magic.
Let's do. All right.
Yeah,
So, but
me and half
but
with my pointy stick.
I
I
have a
can make that
lightsaber you
happen.
can borrow.
That's even better. But hold on. Again, we all have our different abilities. As much as I love to be a magician, but you still got my
You
hacking
are a
ability.
magician.
Thank you. Does anybody have any object to that? Anyone object to that at all?
To
Because
what? The magic show?
no, not the magic show, but you may need me to hack
Cutting
into
Uwu in
terminals.
half.
Not ooh, and I would love to perform that trick. It's all it's. I'll practice. I'll practice.
Ellie, go take your medicine if you have to go take your medicine.
I am right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay, I'll look at the manuscript and see what I can do, and I'll see if I can put in myself as a magician for a magic show with
Okay.
Uwu as my assistant.
Oh
So,
God,
Yeah.
I just hear the heist music going on in the background, like Ocean's 11 style. Just like all
I
those
love this
bongo
plan.
drums.
does anyone have any other plans to put on the table?
Okay, anybody else want to come up with plans? And
Yeah,
then at that point, Stevie Palps just enters and he goes, "I heard plans."
I definitely know that my services would be best when it comes to actually steering the ship to wherever we need it to be. So I need to find my way onto the bridge, and I'm starting to think that the best way to do that is to find a way to meet members of the bridge crew. And so what I will do is I will go to the cantina for the gala night.
Ooh.
It's supposed to be lined up, and I'm going to introduce myself to a bunch of people there as a fake person, and then I will find a bridge crew member, and I will eventually end up in their uniform.
Stevie
Okay.
Palps says, "I like that idea. Do you need help with that?"
Yes,
Okay.
as much intel as I can possibly get. If I can find ways to identify members of the bridge crew as early as possible when I get on, and yeah, but also keep my face away from the captain.
So my question to you now is, can I be your date for your fake thing?
Sure, Stevie Palps. Why
You know,
not?
you're just hanging on. You're just hanging on my arm the whole night as we do recon.
I mean, we can. Well, let's work on it because my original plan was to go schmooze with people there. It's
Yeah,
a little easier to do that when I'm hitting on them. So,
yeah. I mean, I could have. We could do an entourage thing.
yeah, I think everyone would do great on that floor. Honestly, if we all want to show up as an entourage.
Yeah.
I mean, the more eyes I have in a very serious sense, the more eyes I have in the cantina that night, the better. I think that's going to be our best way of like scoping out not only the people on board but the crew itself, because they'll either be there or they will be on the bridge where they belong. So
I got a question if I
Sure.
can ask. Stevie, is there a way your contact, or do I have to do this manually when I hack into a terminal? Do we have like a guest list, by the way?
There
If
will
there's
be a
any
passenger list
Okay.
provided by the contact. This person is one of the room stewards, so
Okay.
they do have access to various areas of the ship.
Okay. Because
And they've
key
got other
figures and all.
contacts
Okay.
in engineering and everything. We will
Okay.
have dossiers on key figures as well.
Thank you. That's it.
So can I just add like a couple of things to this plan real quick? And then if
Yes.
anybody
Sure.
else wants to add to it, you can. I say we start doing recon on the cantina and the casino, especially on night one after we get done eating. That way we can start seeing who these heavy hitters are. and that way we can start formulating a plan. We've got 7 days to do this, because if we don't, if we're going to be on the clock as soon as we launch, so we need to have a solid plan.
So there's no shooting on day 1, right?
There will be no shooting on day 1.
Can I stabby?
Maybe on day 2.
Getting that clear.
Yes. Anybody else?
I'll be the muscle of the group. If anyone decides to get a little
Froggy?
froggy, I'm gonna introduce them to my 2 new lightsabers, or use some little force mind tricks and manipulate them to go away.
I would use the force in your fist.
And a lightsaber. Or 2.
I'll get you brass knuckles.
Lightsaber.
I think I would also like to assist with this muscle situation, but in maybe a more covert way. I have often found that although I don't have proficient use of the force like our friend here, money does a lot for people in terms of getting them to do what you want. So
Yeah.
maybe I could get an advance on those credits. I would take it from the company, but we're trying to keep this on the low. So if I could get an advance on those credits, I think I could probably use that to our advantage in terms of schmoozing and potential bribery.
How many credits do you need?
I don't know. This is a pretty expensive ship, so these people are rich. It's going to take a lot of money
What are
to
you thinking?
convince
5
them.
mil?
How about 7?
7?
Yeah.
Z-Ram, get a 7 mil.
Thank
Ding.
you.
I wish it was that easy.
Right?
Well, keep in mind, Stevie P has built an empire. So he's using his own credits to fuel that operation.
All I'm saying is you
I
can
got you,
bribe by
Stevie.
money or you can bribe by force choke. I mean, just a little one of,
And if one doesn't work, the other will.
absolutely
That's why
great
we're a good
teamwork.
team.
Or,
That's why we're a good
absolutely.
or we
team.
can
Yes.
just knock him to the ground and stick a detonator on their chest and blow them up.
Hey, that was pure teamwork.
Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last.
That was fantastic.
And I'll just steal their remain stuff.
Hey,
Oh,
Carta.
jeez.
I do have the
Yeah.
ability to hack into their VIP. If I can get their leisure list and passenger list, if it comes to that plan, I can put you into a VIP listing as well to get into any access areas. I got you.
I
Yeah.
will bring my best dress. Thank you so much, RBD.
So the plan is, we're going to start recon first day. Gala night, I think, is the 4th night of the trip. So that's when we're going to try to, really do this thing.
Hey,
Does that work?
RBD, do you think in the middle of the night you can hack this system to lock everybody in their rooms so we don't have to deal with all the fancy schmancy people walking around when we go through and get
As
the
long
size?
as long as I can get into their mainframe and see how security works, it should be a-okay. I promise you. Mm-hmm. Thanks for asking.
All right. So,
Stevie, I have one more question though.
Sure.
What are we doing with the passengers? Are we taking them with us?
so the plan is, after we do take control of the ship, we want to jettison them in the escape pods. I don't want to have any hostages or anything.
You want this clean as possible,
Yeah,
the best
we
way.
need this to be
Does
clean
the
as
ship-
possible.
So remind me where we're starting and ending, and does the ship port anywhere in between?
So you are starting and ending in Corellia, or on Corellia.
Okay.
This ship is going to be stopping at Mon Cala. We're
Okay.
going to be stopping at Batu.
Okay.
And you are going to be stopping at Naboo before you head back to Corellia. So you're going to hit a few outer rim planets, and then you're going to hit the core worlds again.
And that's
Okay.
probably where we
What
are.
Carta, what's up?
what I don't want to run into is there's this there's this story that my dad told me when I was a kid about like the ship and it like hit like a big piece of ice in space and then like everybody died. And what I don't want to run into is a situation like that where we don't have enough escape pods for the
Yeah.
passengers. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm going to, as soon as we get on the ship, I'm gonna be an intergalactic Karen. And I'm gonna start telling everybody that the food is shitty and the service is shitty and that they'd be better off on some other cruise liner. And I'm gonna try to get as many people off the ship in these other ports as
Oh
possible.
my god.
So
That
my goal is for me to poison their experience so much that they're like, I'm never getting back on that ship. I'd rather find my own way home. And so I just want to like convince people not to get back on the ship when we port on these other planets.
and
So that
then
by the time we take over the ship and we're like stealing it, there is few civilians on the ship as possible.
I like that. That's also when they will run into DJ Rex from Star Tours.
Also,
Exactly.
on that same note, RBD, what we need to do is for the people who are not scared off by interstellar Karen, we need to find a way to revoke their past privileges to reboard the ship. So it's a 100% guarantee those who get off shall not get back on.
You shall not pass.
You
I
shall
get-
not
You
pass.
shall
Get
not
the feeling
pass.
no one's coming back in after we dock at Naboo.
I'm just saying, RBD,
Okay.
if you want as little casualties as possible
No,
and
I agree.
and
I
a
agree.
couple more bottles of WD-40 I'll give you on the side, I'm gonna need you to lock them out so they can't come back in. I got
I
you.
got you. I got you. No, it's easy. I just need to see the mainframe, and it'll be cakewalk from there. I promise you.
All right. So we have a plan. We're going to execute said plan. Keep in mind, we want to keep bloodshed as little as possible. If we
Good
do have
luck.
to, yeah, if we do have to fight our
Have you
way
seen
out,
this group? We try to maximize bloodshed.
God. If we do have to fight our way out, I know that we'll fight our way out. Just try to, outside of intergalactic Karen,
I love it.
try to, lay low, do some recon before we strike. We have 3 days of recon before we start to really get into this thing. So, we want to make sure we have a foolproof plan. Any other questions before we retire for the night and before we head out to the Star Cruiser?
Are side hustles allowed? Like, I would like to start an intergalactic Karen talk tick page, so I can try to profit off of these shenanigans as well, and I'll share it amongst the group.
I like this. This
This
could
is
be like
good.
a fun
Topic
acting
page,
exercise.
yes.
Absolutely.
Ooh, come
Um,
on, let's go. We gotta practice.
I also
Before we-
heard.
yeah, we gotta go.
I also heard that a couple of bartenders from the temple cantina may or may not be on this ship as well.
Uh-oh.
Is it
Uh-oh.
Margot, Maria,
Heather,
Jupiter,
whatever the name
Ruth
was.
Ann, or whatever her
Ruth,
name
Annabelle.
was.
Ruth? Is she here?
Kylie.
Coyote?
Yes, Coyote.
Chloe.
Chloe. Oh my god. All right. So you guys have a foolproof plan. Well, what you're thinking is a foolproof plan. I'm gonna need a
You're not gonna
lightsaber, a box, and a table for this magic trick to work.
I got you on the lightsabers, dude. Don't worry. I got
If,
you.
if you don't mind, I know this
I have
is
two now. So yes, I got you.
Thank you.
um. All right. So you guys retire for the evening after a lovely evening in the cantina with Z-Ram and Stevie and of course Jimmy. Somebody's we have to bring Jimmy on one of these adventures at some point because Jimmy is like staying behind way too much. So Jimmy's gonna go on our next adventure, not part 2 for this one, but the one after.
Yeah, he's the other Palpatine brother.
Yeah, the Palpatine
Aw.
brother.
Oh,
Yes.
the one everybody kind of doesn't remember them, but they know they exist.
Yes.
But they're like famous, but nobody knows why. But
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
with a nice set of hair.
Craig. What?
Oh, I got something. Don't
I
worry.
I love Ellie's thing. Somebody's got to get stabbed. Uh, yeah, chat. We have our own chat going on, real quick, and it's fun. We're not gonna share anything from it though.
No.
No. Anyway, okay. So, are you? Oh no. Oh no.
I'm losing it.
Magic. Magic. Okay. So, oh my god. Okay. 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 These are not spirit figure. These are spirit figures. Oh my god.
Uh, so sometimes I feel like this chat should be like live streamed as well.
Oh, I
I
know.
think it really should. I
Yeah.
know it really
You know
should.
what?
Yeah.
Next time I am gonna stream the live chat with our window. That way you guys can see what we're laughing
Yes.
at. Um,
Oh, incredible.
you guys are amazing. Have I mentioned how much I love you guys?
No.
No? Okay, well I love you guys.
Aw.
Anyway, so yes, the Star Cruiser. You have the night at the cantina, you close it down. Nothing happens. And then you board Soul's brand new ship. Property of Zerkakor.
Ah, it's got that brand new ship smell.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're just taking their time through this tour of the ship. It's just like actually Soul kind of spent the night like already on board, just
Oh.
getting used to the ship, finding out where everything is, finding places for all of their stuff, and then just like sleeping in the cockpit all night.
So, since it is your brand new ship, would you like to describe like what kind of ship it is and like what's in
Yes,
there? Go right ahead.
I would. This is coincidentally one of one of the Black Sun's most favorite models. The Lancer class. Hold on, wait. Where's Lancer class? Star Wars. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. The Lancer class pursuit craft. It's a modified vessel. It's fast. It's small, it's sexy, but it's spacious enough
Sexy.
inside to have a large cargo hold and space for bounty prisoners because side jobs are side jobs.
Yes.
You gotta keep the side hustle. So the Lancer class is actually built kind of neat. The cockpit is 2 level. It has enough room. It's kind of on the small side in the cockpit. It's got enough room for a pilot facing forward and a gunner facing back with the largest guns mounted on the top of the ship. Now, there are lasers on each side of the ship's cannons as well. And those can be manned by one or two other people. It's one of my favorite Star Wars ships of all time. So that's why it's this one. We have the it's also an extremely preferred craft for most bounty hunters. So, created by Mandel Motors, this pursuit craft is about 34 meters long, and it's worth about 120,000 credits. So it's not the most expensive, but we know that Stevie Palp souped this sucker up anyway.
The
So
shrimp go
is
vroom,
so
vroom,
are
vroom.
is that a tractor beam projector on your ship?
Check it out.
Damn. Okay.
It's,
Okay.
this
Stevie
sucker
looks
is
at it And he says, "That is one damn fine looking ship right there."
Damn fine. And the chassis is all repainted, of course, because it's from Stevie Palp. So it's this like beautiful red and white kind of like nice complementary look to it, where different panels, like the white is on the inner circle of the main body of the ship, and then the red is accented with like gold little notches and panels
Ooh.
throughout where the cannons are. And
Gorgeous.
and yeah, and her name is the. Her name is the Min May. The
That's the
Min
what?
May. Like her name is the Min May.
The Minmay? Cool.
Min May.
To
Min May
answer
from Macross.
to answer your question, Ellie, yes, the fridge is stocked with pepperoni pizza.
Hell yeah, it is! Oh man, I really want to order pizza now.
You should.
I
Eat
know,
it.
I'm really thinking about it. I want to have like that Batman pizza.
I want to try that thing. I want to try that thing.
I want to try it. I'm like waiting for like because my birthday's next week, and I'm thinking that'll be a fun like almost birthday dinner. So I think I'm gonna get it
Nice.
done.
All right. So you board the Minmay, and Soul takes you on a tour of the ship. And do you get going? Do you tell everybody to strap in, or what do you do, Soul? Because this is your ship. You're running this.
Ooh,
Yeah,
wait.
I'm gonna run last minute checks with the ground crew and with Stevie and with Stevie through our client or our client through Stevie. Is everything good to go? Do we have
Yeah,
all of our?
Well,
everything's good to go. Hold on. I believe ABD wants to say something to Uwu.
Yeah, Arby.
oh, do you want to say bye? Do you want to say see you later to Awa Awa? Not buys, but see you later to Awa Awa before we go.
Awa was asleep. I don't want to wake him up. I want him to be
Okay.
scared when they
Awa,
wake up. Like no one is there,
no,
so
Jimmy.
they can appreciate us even more.
Jimmy's with Awa Awa.
No, no. In order for this to be intergalactic Home Alone, Awa Awa needs to be left while the rest of the family
Oh my
goes
God.
to Paris or
Okay.
New York or whatever
Or Japan.
or
We need to
Japan.
like write an entire group fanfic about what Awa Awa did while we were away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awa Awa stopped intergalactic Harry and Marv from robbing the penthouse with paint cans and
Yo.
barbells and tarantulas and stuff.
Sounds like a fantastic spinoff.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Because
Buns?
after that last Home Alone movie, ugh,
Wait, what last Home Alone movie?
The
yeah,
one on
exactly.
Disney Plus.
The one on Disney Plus.
Again, what last
I
Home
see what you
Alone?
did there. I'm
You
Never
sorry.
almost
I
feel
had
bad
to.
for the bad guys in that one, right?
Well, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez. Don't
Okay,
get me
Uwu, as long as
started.
you're
That's
okay.
another podcast.
As long as you're okay with it, Uwu. That's I just wanted to make sure.
I want to have its own adventure while we're away.
Oh Lord.
I will. Okay, so at the start of the next session, I will tell you what Awa Awa has been up to while you guys have been stealing the Star Cruiser.
I like
Yes.
Okay, so you go through your last minute checks. You get ready to leave the spaceport. Stevie Palps is sitting in the gunner seat behind Soul while everybody else is settled in, and Soul, take her away. You're muted.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All right, folks, if we are all strapped in, I am going to go ahead and advance us toward Corellia so we can catch this freaking ship.
All right. So you lift off from Nar Shaddaa and you exit the planet and a planet's atmosphere. Wonder if it has pod racer beds. No, it does not have pod racer beds.
Why
It's
not?
They've got really nice circular like tube vents on the ship, but it does not have pod racer vents, so we don't get the.
You might get a pod racer bed on the Halcyon if you're good enough.
Oh, I don't want that. I'll behave.
Okay. We're
No
gonna have to
stabbing.
send Uwu to the kids club. on board the Halcyon.
Heck yeah.
Anyway, so you leave and you jump into hyperspace and you make your way to Corellia, and you're spending 2 days together. And all right, what do you all do on your 2 days in hyperspace heading to Corellia?
Who wants to duel me in a lightsaber battle since I have two now?
Ooh, let's practice. We gotta do our. We gotta practice our tricks.
I wanna try.
The Mon Calamari from your first ever adventure that was doing lightsaber training actually pops up in a hologram on your on the ship, and he's like, "Don't get your chin tentacles cut off." Anyway, you said that you wanted to try.
Yeah.
All right. So
Trina, talk to me later because I want some. I want to know where
Yeah,
you
that
got
is the
those.
coolest wall
yeah,
ever.
Seriously,
Trina, I need that.
because I need
art.
to decorate.
Oh,
I need to
wow.
sort of
These
decorate.
are all okay. Real,
That
not
is
to take us away
amazing.
from
No,
everything,
go
but these
ahead. Go ahead.
Side note.
Please.
These are postcards from Batu that you can get. They're like $19 for the pack, and I
Yeah.
just like grabbed little 4x6 frames and put them all up in a line.
Oh,
That
I
is so
love
cool.
They're
that.
so cool.
Trina, can I send you money and you can get me?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going this weekend, so
Seriously. Yeah,
next
let's
week,
talk.
I will happily
You
pick up
are?
for you. Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk.
All
Please.
right.
Thank you. Sorry, Eric.
No,
Sorry, chat.
dude, you're fine.
I need to decorate.
Anytime we can talk about Batu. Oh God, I'll talk about Batu all day long.
Thank you.
I'm low-key just cranky that the kids get the good clothes, even for the Star Cruiser.
Oh my God,
Seriously,
I
though.
wish
I
I wish
their
they had
size.
that mechanic jumpsuit in my
Yeah,
size.
I want their uniform. I want
Yeah.
that. I'm the right height, but I'm not. That's gonna fit my thigh, not my body.
I mean, so while Katrina is going to get wine, I still don't know about the price of this thing.
It's really, I don't know. It's kind of a bit
And
too
we're
up
going to be
there and
talking
stuff.
about this for a while.
Yeah. Like when you guys told me to look it up, and I was like, huh. And then when I saw the content creators take a look at it and stuff, and I was
Yeah.
like, because I kind of got me a stern thinking about, like, I understand it's worth it, but it's just the price is just
Like
it's kicking me right now.
like Eve and I were talking about it earlier, and how like it is definitely an experience that you need to be with other Star Wars fans for. Like you can't go with people that don't enjoy Star Wars.
Oh no. Oh
Like
no.
like if anything, all of us would do it. Like if we were going to do it, like all of us would probably do it together.
I think we
Like
could all afford one room.
probably one of the captain's suites for like $6,000.
Apparently, the bunk beds are not twins; they're like
No.
fulls.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Yeah, the bunk beds are and you get 2 per room, I think.
yeah, so like I think like the standard. I say standard; it's still like $4,000 or $5,000. Is the
Standard.
one like queen bed? There's
Yeah.
the 2 bunk beds in the wall, but apparently they're both fulls. And then there's a fold out bed from the wall that I think is a twin.
Yeah, and I think that's under the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
a lot of
then-
people in one room.
Yeah, well, that's how a
Yeah.
lot of people are doing it. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people that are booking are like they have like 4 or 5 people per cabin. And then I think like the higher up suites have like 2 beds, and I still think like 2 or 3 bunk beds. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that
like-
price is going to drop after a year or so.
Oh no,
Yeah.
it is. It is. Welcome to Star Cruiser Talk.
Hold up. While we're sort of taking our small break, hey everyone, if you guys are watching or listening or tuning in, please be sure to press that follow button, press that sub button, even if you're watching either on YouTube or Twitch, and give a like on this video to support Eric and Starlight Beacon Transmissions. If you haven't done so already, what's wrong with y'all?
Thank
Messing
you.
up. Y'all
Thank you
messing
for the
up.
plug. Thank you for the plug, buddy.
The next time
Well-
you find yourself at an intergalactic Costco, check out Pepperoni Pizzas. Special galactic deal: buy two, get 3 free. Free words.
Do you like to travel the galaxy? Are you looking for a place to stay? Come on down to Stevie Palm's Bed and Breakfast, located off the Intergalactic Highway.
Did we forget to no,
Are
no, I'm
you
not gonna-
tired of washing your clothes at some podunk nowheresville washing machine place? Come on down to Stevie Palps' laundromat, the most
Stevie Palm's
advanced laundry
laundromat?
in the galaxy. We wash your panties, we'll wash your linens, we'll wash your dogs on a weekend. Come on down for special
Oh my
prices
God.
and special edition sale. Here
And
at
remember-
Stevie
It's
Palps' laundromat.
And remember,
It's the weekend for me.
Yes,
It
the
really
weekend.
emphasized the end. The weekend.
the weekend, and don't forget Han shot first. Oh my God, Stevie Palp's laundromat. It's
Oh,
just
it's even
Stevie
better.
Palps with like a thing of detergent and like like a pair of underwear, just like I don't know.
It's- it's-
And,
it-
there,
it-
and his proprietary laundry detergent palp pods.
Yes, Palp pods. Don't swallow these, kids.
Don't eat
Don't
them.
swallow these.
Oh my
Not
god.
for creature consumption.
It's not for creature consumption. If you have a rancor, they can eat this, but that's the only creature that can eat this.
All I'm saying is, if I'm paying $5,000, I want to be staying in this room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
stay in a freaking stronghold. I will pay
Yeah.
$6,000 to stay in an Old Republic stronghold because those are like 20 rooms, like a garage. I think that the one on Coruscant has like a garden launch pad.
It does.
Mhm.
Come on.
It was really funny because like I watched the Disney food blog for the Star Cruiser, like they did their review of it, and we're gonna get going here in just a minute. They did the review of it, and like AJ, like the person narrating, it's like, yeah, we were swept away to the secluded Star Wars bunker for 2 days. You're in a concrete bunker the entire time. Like, you don't know what time of day it is. You don't know if it's light or dark outside.
No, and there's like the climate simulator thing,
Yeah.
but like it's like you're in a cruise, like you're in a casino in Vegas. Like
Yeah.
there's no windows,
Yes.
there's no way in, there's no way out.
Yeah. I mean,
Except through a box truck.
yeah, except through a box truck to take you to Batu. But anyway, shall we get to the arrival at the spaceport and your arrival on the Halcyon?
Let's do it.
All right. So, after 2 days of hanging out and not having pod racer beds, but eating a shit ton of Stevie Palp's Palperoni pizzas.
Now, especially bat shapes
yes,
for some reason.
Yes. Yes, they're bat shaped. Stevie Palps is like, you can
Why
catch me in
not?
my new movie, The Batman. Comes out in theaters March 4th.
Ooh, I don't know.
I play Bruce Wayne. He may or may not be the Batman's. Also, don't forget my sequel to Dune is coming out very soon.
We're gonna have some sandworm pizza next.
Yes. Anyway, I'm sorry, RVD. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, if I didn't mean to interrupt the awesome Batman plug-in commercial. Ooh, I don't know how you did it, but that pointy stick should not have
Sussy buck.
gone through any of my metal. I don't understand. That magic trick is not going to happen on stage. I'm just saying that to you right now. I'm just
Are
saying
you
that to you right
sure?
now. No. We're going to have to think of something before.
It worked on the Mandalorian guy the other episode.
We're going to have to work on something during out this week, but hopefully we can come up with a plan during recon. We'll
Maybe,
talk about
Well,
borrow a lightsaber.
That's why we
Look.
practiced with the
oh
stick.
my
Look what
God.
happened.
Well,
So
now
now,
now we know
RBD,
who's
look,
going to be
you have to
rooming
go big.
together.
You have to go big or go home. I'm ready to give this a shot. Just let me know,
I'm
and we'll just pointy stick not necessary.
I'm
We'll
just saying.
you know,
I'm just saying. We're just gonna go through something before we even use a lightsaber. Because
maybe we
again,
could throw stars at me.
how
or
did?
Throw
Okay, we'll
that
just talk
negative.
about it. I'm walking and talking to her at the same
I'll
time.
spin.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys are walking to the Star Cruiser spaceport, and there you are greeted by a human being that is working the check-in desk for the Chandrilla Star
Ew.
Line. Um,
I just real quick. I feel like we should all be in disguise by now.
yes.
So
Yes.
Okay,
So
I want you to
I
describe
would like
your
to.
disguises.
Okay, may I go first?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, Sith purebloods are red. So I have a very bushy mustache that's curled up on the ends. And
Snidely Whiplash over here.
thank you. Yeah, but I'm talking like thick mustache that evens out to size and curls up on the ends.
Okay.
So it's because and it's glued on because you can't grow facial hair as a Sith pureblood. It's a thing. And then I have a big cowboy hat on. Just let it happen.
I am. I am. I'm picturing this.
Yes, something like that gif, but it just curled up on the ends, please. Oh boy, what else was I gonna think? Dad jeans with a leather vest with a black shirt underneath, like full Wild Wild West style.
Oh, nice.
And my undercover name is
Definitely not Kaidak.
definitely not Kaidak. Yeah,
It should be Tex Richmond.
Well, no, so it's funny because the first name that popped in my mind is this like old 90s video game Duke Nukem.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go with Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem.
I'm here to kick ass and chew gum, and I'm all out of gum.
No, you walk up and like they just see like this intimidating presence, and then you just go bonjour.
Okay, and I talk like Brad Pitt's character in Inglourious Bastards.
Oh,
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. I'm Outdoor Rain.
I speak the third most Italian.
Nazi scalps.
Oh my god, I love
I
this
need
so much.
3 Nazi scalps each.
I need 3 Republic scalps each.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Who else would like to describe their undercover getup?
RBD is going as a protocol droid.
Please tell me you painted one of your arms red.
Yes.
That's to show that nobody recognizes him.
Like, yeah.
Exactly. You're completely undercover if you paint one of your arms red.
Yes, I don't know any magic tricks. I am only a translator for Bonjour. No.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Duke Nukem.
Duke
Duke
Nukem.
Nukem. My apologies, sir.
It's okay. We'll get you hardwired later. We'll have you speaking Italian in no time.
What would be great is like you just hear RBD go, Master Nukem. What he means to say is this.
I literally say this in the lowest volume possible. I hate you.
Shut up, you bucket of bolts.
Kaidak slaps you on the back. Now get on.
This here protocol droid's been in the family for eons. Tell you what.
I tell you what.
Yeehaw.
Tell you what.
Yeehaw.
We're gonna get him a cowboy hat one of these here days. Make him wear it on these ships too.
A 10-gallon hat.
RBD's like, get a dog, little loggy, get a dog. Anyway, who else wants to describe
All right.
the caricature of who they're gonna be? Yes, Ellie.
Alright. I'm gonna keep doning my bear ears, but instead they're gonna be fluffier and light brown. The inside will have a heart shape. Alright? We'll wear a big fluffy jacket with Ewoks on them. You know
Are
how
you a
like
Okay.
Care Bear now?
Yes,
that
that's what I was just about to
a
ask.
minute.
It's like,
Give me a minute. Y2K style with
Oh, Chris Jericho style.
yes. No, yeah. And then I'm gonna have like a mini skirt, a plaid brown. I'm gonna wear a bunch of
Joey.
brown. And my name will now be Sussy Baka. All right, so I'm gonna go by Sussy Baka, and I'm gonna keep talking like this.
Oh
And I
God.
have like a zillion following on the talk tick.
Oh,
And
is
I'm
that
the
what you
number one
have?
fan of Karen over there. I'm Karen's number one fan.
Okay.
That's
So
why I'm on this ship because I heard Karen was on the ship, and I follow her talk
make
tick.
sure you follow the TikTok account.
yeah, talk tick.
Tra-
We don't want
translation-
you to.
Pardon me.
Translation Duke Nukem. Clearly stay away from them. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Okay,
Yes.
so since we have Karen's number one fan, I think
Sussy
we need
Baka.
to. Yes, since Sussy Baka has arrived,
Ooh.
Karen, do you just make a grand entrance Corella Deville style at the spaceport? Just like
So
fuck your
Yes.
shit,
here's
let's
what
go.
here's here's what happens.
Okay.
So I have not entered with everyone else, so I'm going to enter now, and you're going to hear the click clack of my kitten heels as I approach the check-in desk in a just below the knee length pencil skirt. It's going to be like a dark gray, and I have a big white shawl a la Lenny Kravitz and his comforter scarf draped
Oh.
over myself. I have procured myself what I call the reverse mullet wig. So it's very Duggar's long hair in the front, short hair in the back, haircut. And I am going to immediately push just absolutely elbow past Duke Nukem and his protocol droid, not even pay a single moment's notice to Sussy, even though I recognize her from my Tactic lives. Don't even throw her a second glance, and I'm gonna say, "Well, my dear, what does a creature have to do
Yes.
to get some customer service around here?" And I'm gonna walk straight up to the desk and point at the ledger book and say, "You should find me under hard cheese, Karen Hard Cheese."
Karen Archies. I'm done. I'm done. I'm
This
done.
hurts so much.
Okay, so I want to
What
get to.
are you standing there for? Clock's a ticking. I got videos to make.
So, okay, so I'm gonna. Stevie P is gonna get in on that act here in just a second after we get Zill's disguise. Zill, go
Correct.
ahead.
Being the master of stealth that I am, I'm going to actually look a little bit more normal. I will change my name. I have got, I mean, someone in the group has got to find an advantageous position here. So I'm going
Kick
to
him
go a little
off.
bit more of a normal approach, standing a little bit farther
I'm sorry,
away from
Joey,
the group.
but the tribe has
Um,
spoken. You are now voted off the island.
That's what I'm hoping. I want to be voted out of the group there. I want to kind of make my own way. I don't want to get caught in a mustache of Duke Nukem over there. It's a little hairy for me.
Big bushy
Bit of a
mustache.
hairy situation per se. I'm going to change my name though. I'm going to go under Boom That'll be my full name for
Aw.
the cruise ship experience.
Okay,
Fits. I'll allow it.
so Stevie P arrives.
What are you wearing?
Yeah, what
Oh.
are you wearing first?
Yeah.
Tell us what you're wearing.
Yeah,
Looking
Boom.
very
Who are
normal.
you
It's
wearing?
similar to like that space cowboy type of outfit a little bit.
Original. Nice.
Yeah. Very, yeah. It sort of looks like the outfit Kaidak is wearing, just a little bit less flashy, let's say.
All right. So Stevie Palps arrives and he sees Carta as Karen B. Hard Cheese. There, and Stevie P decides he is gonna put on act as well as Karen's husband just for this bit. And Stevie P is wearing a Southern Plantations suit, like the full white Southern Plantation owner suit, like the Colonel Sanders suit.
Are you wearing a seersucker suit?
Yes. And
Incredible.
I'm just gonna be like, I do declare, Karen, what are you doing?
I'm trying to make sure that we get in our room before everybody else. I have to make sure that there are no bugs.
Now, Karen, I have told you, I do declare, I have told you that these people are here to serve us.
Now, hush up, Bobby. Let me do things my way, all right?
So his name is Bobby Lee Hardcheese.
Karen B and Bobby Lee, let's go.
Yes. And they cook a lot of food with butter, like Paula Dean.
So much butter.
Yes. We're going to
So
deep
much
fry
butter.
12 sticks of butter, y'all, and we're just going to eat that for dinner.
Master Nukem, that
Sounds
translated.
quite appetizing.
Yeah.
I translate that to Master Nukem. Sir, that means 11 secret herbs and spices. Thank you very much.
I
Thank
do
you. I
declare, who
appreciate
is
it.
using my 11 herbs and spices for tip yip? Coruscant fried tip yip is a secret recipe.
Oh, now that everybody's trying to steal your recipe, you old loon, let's just get in our room.
Oh my god. Oh, they're going to be rocking chairs on this thing because I got to sip my sweet tea.
Everybody knows about your back. You don't shut up about it for a moment.
Oh my god. Woman, when we get into that cabin, we are going to have some words.
Ooh,
I will be having no more words with you, sir. I'm going to the slot machine.
Well, I will be following you.
Not if I lose you first. Hard
You're-
cheese, have you found my room yet? I need a key.
Now, Karen.
Kieran's gonna go off and play the penny slots.
Yes. Yes.
100%. All 7 million credits that Stevie gave me, I'm spending it
Yes.
in penny slots.
No, and Stevie's just looking at you like, motherfucker, like, oh my god,
That is my money.
that is my fucking money. You fucking yeah, great job, honey. Yeah, way to lose me 1,000 more credits. We haven't even hit the Spock tables yet.
Oh, you'll be all right.
Soul is actually being pretty down low right now. While the other fiasco is going on, Soul posing as a character called Lupe Fiasco is
Lupe Fiasco.
dressed as a Miraluka that has an elaborate headdress and a piece that semi covers the front of her of their face, and it's like a dark, like colored, like shawl, so you can see just enough of their eyes, like through it, but you really can't see the rest of their face. And they are looking around and just generally being patient and perhaps even looking out for the astromech on board, which would be a useful person to meet.
Yes. So you all, after Karen B. Hardcheese's outburst to push through, the Hardcheeses board the transport or board the Halcyon first. And then you all board shortly after. And once on board, you are all greeted by your cabin steward, who is going to Loopy Fiasco. That's fantastic. Who is going to, oh, I don't know, take you to your rooms and tell you about the ship, the different terminology that they use on board and everything. This is not one of Stevie Palp's contacts yet. This is just a member of the crew. When you board the ship, you are in the Grand Atrium. And I'm sure you all have seen the photos of the Star Cruiser by now, especially the interior of the Star Cruiser. This is a well lit room. There is a Crimson Dawn symbol in the floor where you can go line dancing in the atrium at some point on this cruise. You see the atrium, and there you all are gifted champagne. Corellian champagne, actually, and your steward says, "Welcome aboard the Halcyon. My name is Garth Angus. I'm going to be your cabin steward, and allow me to give you this complimentary champagne, and I would like to also take you to your quarters for your cruise. Would you all care to follow me?"
Karen's gonna say, is this actually champagne or is it just sparkling wine? Because you know you can't call it champagne
Now,
unless
now,
it comes from the
Karen. Now,
Champagne
now,
region of
Karen.
Alderaan.
Now, Karen. I have
You
told you.
know,
I have told
you,
you
you
time
Bobby,
and
Bobby
time
Lee,
again.
you just let me because we have paid too much to be here for them to give me sparkling white and call it champagne.
Hey guys, here on the Star Cruiser, Karen's freaking out here right now. We're gonna go back to
It
the
is
action.
not a
What is
freak
up?
out. I
Level up
just know what
nation.
I'm worth, and everyone should know what they're worth. And I am worth champagne and not sparkling
Oh my
wine.
god. It is champagne, Karen.
Life hack: if you carry plastic bags in your actual
Oh my
bag and
god.
you champagne in and poke a straw in, you can have it to go and just take it
Yeah,
anywhere and
yeah.
ask
Karen,
those.
listen to the peasant over there.
Oh my, is that Karen? Peachy Archie's?
The phone is out.
Hello, always nice to see you, fan. Bobby Lee, run, go, run, go.
Like
Is that Bobby?
you two, like
I'm
Steve.
Sexy Vodka. Oh my god. I need a live talk tick this.
So
God.
Karen and Bobby Lee are bolting down the hallway to their cabin. And Garth Angus is left in the dust. Like, don't you? He's like, don't you want to know where your cabin is?
I'll figure it out.
Yeah. So like as you're running down the hallway, you're tapping like every single door key with your
Literally.
magic band just to like see if one of them opens. Um anybody what else are you guys doing while they have run down the hallway to cause a distraction?
I am walking over towards the cantina to have a drink.
Yep,
Sir,
same here as well.
Yeah.
sirs, can I take you to your room?
Uh, by stopping by the cantina first, yes, you can.
Okay. I will wait. I will wait right here for you.
I
Uh,
follow.
Actually, you're here to be our maitre d' or whatever, right?
cabin steward, but
Okay, well, steward me and go and go and get me a drink then.
okay. What would you like, sir?
Surprise me.
Oh, I'm gonna surprise you.
What is it called? Hold on.
Sorry, RBD. While he's thinking, go ahead.
Brain fart.
I'm thinking about I want to tell while he's thinking about his drink. I whisper, Kaldak, I'm gonna go try to find a terminal.
Got it.
I'm gonna find a recharge.
So
Fuzzy
Master
Tauntaun.
Nukem.
the fuzzy tauntaun. Yes, you request a fuzzy tauntaun, and he looks at Zill as well, and he says, "And for you, sir?
I'm gonna do a Mugen tea.
Oh, okay. Not much of an alcohol drinker, are you?
Oh, we went it hard, sir.
Oh, okay. I
What
will
kind of
have the
question is
bar.
that?
I will have the barkeep uh, whip those drinks up. While that is going on, Stevie P says, Stevie P gets in his comm link. You all have your earpieces in.
We all have earpieces.
Yes, you all have earpieces in. And Stevie P says, "Team, can
Don't
you
look
read me?"
suspicious.
Yeah. Team, can you read me?
That's a big 10-4 loud and clear, buddy.
Roger that.
Copy that.
Roger.
We have gotten to our room. You guys are in rooms right next to us. So just when you get the chance, uh, head down to your rooms, get settled in. We have mustering. We have to do the safety muster in about 20 minutes. So head down to your rooms. Once we launch, we will be on the clock. Do you copy?
Roger.
Copy.
Okay.
Roger, Roger.
I don't know why I said copy. I'm in the same room as you, but copy.
Copy that.
You hate yourself for this character, but you can't be stopped. Why do you
Nah.
hate yourself for this
Right?
character?
Your character is
Hil-
amazing.
Yeah,
It's so
your
hilarious.
great.
character is amazing.
Hilarious.
Oh god, it's so funny.
I love
I've
Bobby
gone
Lee
I've
and
gone
Karen B.
so far that I can't possibly go back now.
Yes.
It can only go up from here.
I mean,
You
I
know,
love Bobby Lee and Karen Lee Hard Cheese or Karen B.
It
Hard
really
Cheese.
sounds like a
Aaron
Hulu
B.
TV special.
Yeah.
Right?
But actually though, like when we do our meetup, I feel like we need to do a series of Karen B
Yes.
and Bobby Lee.
Oh God.
And John, you have to film it and put it on TikTok.
Oh, absolutely,
Yes. I'll
absolutely.
do
You got it.
declare Karen. All right.
Oh, it's so good.
So, Angus or Garth or whatever the fuck his name is, um, comes
Fine.
back with your drinks and says, shall I take you to your rooms?"
Yes.
Okay. So if you'll follow me, so you head back into the turbo lift and you go down one deck to it's right below the atrium level, and this is where the high-end captain's suites are. So you have like very luxurious suites here. So uh, Karen B and Bobby Lee are in one room. Um, Uwu and RBD are in the room to the right of Karen B and Bobby Lee's room.
for the last time, Uwu, we cannot use fire.
Why not? I
As
saw
yes.
it. It worked.
We
And
cannot.
then we have Soul bunking by themselves. And then we have Kaidak
Nice.
and Zill bunking by themselves as well. They are in their own rooms. So we have, even though RBD is Duke Nukem's protocol droid, we have him with Uwu for this. Because why not?
Yeah, we gotta do our magic show.
Yes, you have to plan your magic show.
That's our finale.
Yeah, no fire though. No fire.
Thunder?
Thunder.
Just let me know when you need the lightsaber, and we'll slice people in half. We're fine.
Stevie P is like, for the last time, drop the lightsaber.
No.
Yes,
I
two
do
of them.
declare that you are going to drop that lightsaber, sir.
Well, they are not lightsabers. They are disguised as flasks. Two very large cylinder-esque flasks on the side of my belt.
They're not flasks, they're like full on wine bottles.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're full-on wine
You
bottles.
know.
They're holstered there for a good time.
Alderanian wine bottles. Like Stevie P Kaidak just comes into the cantina and just like busts out both wine bottles and he's like, "Let's party, bitches." Okay. So, you all get settled into your rooms and then you have to go back to the atrium to do the safety muster, which is typical on all cruises. You go through that and then as the ship starts launching, Stevie P gets on the comms and he says, "All right, people, we're on the clock. Let's start. With. Let's start getting some recon here of the atrium. We're gonna spread out into the cantina, the casino, and then we're also gonna spread out into the dining room. Uh, you guys are gonna have separate tables throughout the dining room as well. Um, but while you're in the atrium, you're gonna have this cocktail hour to celebrate the launch of the ship. And the
Got some
captain,
wine bottles to christen them.
yes, let's go. And the captain, a Pantoran male, comes onto the balcony of the ship at the top of the atrium, and he says, Aye, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard the Halcyon. I am your captain. I don't have a name for this guy, so
He's
he's just
Scottish. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 You know, why
He's-
not?
yeah.
Well, why not? I mean, we already have Bostonian accents in here, so why not?
Can his name be Keanu Reeves?
Yes. Actually,
Yes.
actually, if he's gonna be Keanu Reeves, he's gonna be like, "All right, people, I am Keanu, your captain.
Master
Everyone
Nukem,
needs
that
to
is not
stand line because I know kung
I
fu.
know kung
Ma-
fu, and you all are gonna get karate chopped in the face
Wah, wah.
Master
by
Nukem.
me as a
That's
welcome
Scottish.
on
That's
board."
Scottish. Thank you.
That Scottish accent is long gone, sir.
It's just like,
meanwhile, Paps is like, "I heard that," and and Keanu's like, "So each of you line up to get a Pantoran slap in the face as a welcome on board." I'm just kidding. Welcome aboard the Halcyon. I'm your captain. I'm going to introduce you to your cruise director soon, who's going to sound exactly like Keanu because I just want this guy to just be stoned out of his gourd when we meet the cruise director. So just be ready for that. Keanu says, we have just left Corellia. We're about to make the jump into hyperspace. And then we're stopping at Mon Cala, man. And there, guess what,
gonna catch
bro?
some waves, bro.
Guess what, bro? You can catch some waves with some Mon Cala and some Quarians, bro. Let's go.
Master Nukem, five credits says he was gonna wake us up, saying, "Wake up, samurai!" The next morning.
I will take you on.
Keanu's like, Keanu is just like, I heard samurai. What? So Keanu says, "All right, I'm now going to introduce you to your cruise director. His name is Thad. That's Thadd. Thad. So this is Thad. He's your cruise director." And Thad's like, "Jeez, thanks, bruh." And Thad is actually a Rhodian that has spent way too much time smoking some spicy death sticks. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, he's like, "I'm Thad. I'm your cruise director. This here is my little droid buddy. His name is SK620. He's an astromech droid. He likes long walks on the beach, long distance comlink calls. Oh wait, I'm sorry, bro. That's not your dating profile. Sorry. So welcome aboard the Halcyon, man. We're gonna spend the next 7 days partying it up, living it up, and it's gonna be awesome. Does anybody have any questions before we get going?" Okay. So I'm going to turn it back over to your captain, who's now going to tell you where we're going. And the captain's like, "Dude, I just told him where we're going. We're going to Mon Cala first, bruh. We just hit hyperspace." "Oh, I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry." And that's your cruise director, Thad. So you get to mix and mingle with some of the Halcyon staff as well as other guests throughout this cocktail hour as you have made your initial jump into hyperspace. And oh god, what is this in chat now? To pay for that spice addiction. If only you knew about that. If only you knew. So as you guys are mixing and mingling around the crowd, I'm gonna go to each one of you and find out what it is that you're doing. And we're gonna start with Soul, and then we're gonna go with Kaidak, with RBD. We're gonna go with Zill. We're gonna go with Uwu, and then we're gonna go with Carta and Stevie P. So, Soul, what is your alias doing?
My alias, Lupe, is was originally scoping out the cantina to see if they could find a cruise director or the droid SK620, I think.
Okay, so as you're looking around, I want you to give me I just want you to give me a room check. So go ahead and roll. First roll of the night, 2 hours
Woo!
in.
Yeah.
Sorry, people.
All right. Ooh, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Um, Go ahead and re-roll. I'll give you a GM fate point for that. Just go ahead and re-roll.
Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, that's a 10.
A 10. Okay,
Yeah.
so yes, you are looking around as you're mixing and mingling with people, saying hi and stuff like that. Um, and yes, as you're making your way through, you're getting closer to the cantina, and you do see that Thad and SK620 are standing by the cantina. Thad is slowly sipping a glass of champagne.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So I want to go up to Thad and SK and gently lay my hand on SK's dome as a greeting and say, "Excuse me, I'm curious about this ship on its maiden
Oh,
voyage. Do you have time to talk?"
oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, pretty wonderfully. I'm so amazed by this ship. And this is like a very different person from your standard Soul who's just like, "Hey everybody, what's up? I'm
Yeah.
Soul. I talk like I'm from a 90s cartoon." This person that Soul is pretending to be is very soft spoken, very chill. They've got a slightly different like outfit on. It's a little bit like a little less classy, a little more trashy for the cantina. A Star Wars equivalent of an LBD matched with another veil to cover their head and their horns. That's like black with like gold stitching and stuff. So Soul is ready to work the charm all night
Oh,
on as many
well,
people as possible.
Thad, I'm gonna say Thad likes what he sees at first.
Incredible. Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thad's
Brilliant.
like, oh, hey. So this is the Halcyon. It was like built about 3 months ago, like finished about 3 months ago, We just put the finishing touches on it last week. The first maiden voyage, man. This is maiden voyage. Um, it holds about 250 passengers with about 250 crew members. And I've got a stupid bot here. Sorry. So yeah, it holds quite a few crew members, and yeah, we're just excited to go on this thing. I mean, it's awesome. Whereabouts are you from?
Oh, I am from the Outer Rim, but I moved very recently to Corellia for work.
Oh yeah, what kind of work do you do?
I'm a consultant for major corporations. I consult with them and give them advice on the best things they should do to advance. And my biggest hobby, I think, is I love building model ships, and so I've been so excited about the Halcyon for the longest time. And I was wondering if perhaps I don't know how much longer you have, but could you maybe give me a tour of the ship? And I know that there's so much to see on the surface, but I kind of want to see the inner workings, like the
Well,
crew or
I am off work in about 2 hours. If like you want to meet up and take a tour.
Wow, that would be great. I would
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he is falling for your charm. Like head over. He's like, "Durr." Yeah.
Seeker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. So and then to just like really seal it in, they say, okay, great, it's a date. I'll see you then. Where should I
Oh.
meet you?
Well, you can meet me right here in front of the cantina.
Okay,
And then
great.
we can grab a drink and then we can go on the tour of the ship.
That sounds wonderful. Good.
All
I'll see you
right.
in 2 hours.
All right, sounds good. Um, so you walk away and leave Thad to his champagne, and SK's just shaking his little droid head like, what the fuck just happened? Um, who wants to go next? Oh wait, that's right. We have we have Kaidak and RBD, Duke Nukem and his protocol droid. What are you guys doing?
A damn good question. Um,
This paint sucks on my arm. Just saying.
Stevie Palps is like, if I hear you complain about the paint one more time, you're losing the fucking arm.
Well, it's rusting up the metals.
What did
so
I
I'm
just tell you?
worried.
We're here
Obviously,
to do a
he-
job. Keep it professional.
Yes,
it's
sir.
okay, RBD. Next time he'll use the primer before he puts the paint on, so it doesn't corrode your metal.
Should have done that, or should have done it in the first place.
Hey, are you two
Ow.
done?
I'm going to step in here, also
Please
being
do.
proficient in hacking to a degree, and ask RBD if it's time that we start looking for a port for him to hack into.
That's the problem. I've been looking. It's
RBD,
just.
do a scan check for me.
I'm gonna do one more scan. Hopefully, this place has something. Because in our rooms, only recharge ports. Something's up with that. Just saying. I got a 6.
Can I use a fate point for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Reroll.
8. Okay. Is that good?
I'll spend a fate point and make it a 9.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I want to make this easy first before I really
Before
make
things
this
get tough.
difficult.
I
Yeah.
got you.
So you are scanning the room, and near the bridge, you can see like a couple of databank terminals there, and one of those databank terminals actually does have a port for you to plug into.
All right. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, so you have to make your way through the crowd, and I just want you to know that the captain and the first officer of the ship are near that terminal.
I got this. RBD, I'll go with you. I'll distract the captain and the first officer. I have a great story for him.
Master Nukem, if I may for sure to at least don't tell that story about the time where you did this and the time where you did that. Like
RBD, you have not heard this story that I'm coming up with. So
All right.
this is going to be great.
So you make your way to the captain and the first officer, lay on the story. And while you're doing that, real quick, I want RBD, I want you to roll, like, as he's telling the story, roll for your action, okay?
Okay.
And then at the end of the story, tell me what you got.
quick question, sorry. How many sided dice should I roll, by the way? Should
You're
I just
just
roll
rolling
like
the 2d6.
the
That's
2
all.
d? I
Yep,
got you.
yep,
Oh,
yep.
thank you. Thank
Yep.
you. Good.
All right, so tell your story, Duke.
So I walk up, I put one arm around both the first officer and the captain. I go, "Woo, boys, tell me how fast this here ship go."
Well, I mean, it'll clear like 11 parsecs, bruh.
That's it?
I mean, it makes the Kessel run in like 10.
Yeah, sure it does. All right, boys, tell you what. Obviously, you have not seen a celebrity here on this here ship before. So I'll tell you what, if you guys want to go ahead and get a picture with me, you totally can, because obviously you know who I am, right?
Keep it going. I'm not done.
Who are you?
I'm Duke Nukem, the Rancor King. I had a Netflix special and everything about me.
The Rancor King? Oh, I see where this is going. Go for it. Do it. Do it.
Hey, can you believe the intergalactic police try to pin Farrell Caskins? That I'm trying to kill her. Like Farrell Caskins, don't she is like the most knockoff Rancor Razor anywhere in these here parts in the Outer Rim, the Middle, anywhere. She's just an absolute mess, and I try to shut her up.
Just keep bullshitting.
Stevie. Meanwhile, Stevie's listening, and he's just like, "Oh my god." Go ahead.
So obviously, if you've watched my Netflix special, by the way, season 2 is coming out real soon because she's trying to get me locked up. It's not going to happen. She done killed her last 4 husbands and fed them to the damn Rancors. Can you believe that?
Okay.
She tried to do that to me.
Okay. On that note, real quick, RBD, tell me what you rolled.
I got 9 and I got an 8.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So you did complete that. Okay.
I
so
did complete.
you're-
That's why I kept on getting cues like 50% done.
Okay. Yeah, no, you hacked in. We'll tell you what the information is here shortly. All right. Rancor King of the Galaxy, finish your story.
So I'll tell you what, normally you have to come to one of my meet and greets to get a picture with me. But I'll tell you what, since I'm here on the maiden cruise, I would be honored to take a selfie with both of you right now on the bridge if you'd like.
Oh man, that would be so sweet, dude.
Yeah, totally. Let's go on the bridge. We'll get a great view in the background. We'll go and take a selfie.
All right, bro. So you guys go and take the selfie, and the captain and the first officer are just fucking just thrilled, like a celebrity is amongst them. Who did not? Okay, so I I have to ask this question, Duke Nukem. Are you a polygamist like Joe Exotic?
Well, you'll find out in season 3 of Rancor King.
Okay.
I can't go out and just like release them spoilers or whatnot because Netflix get very mad at me.
Okay. Hollow Netflix would get very mad. Okay. All right.
We're signed on for 5
It's
seasons
5 seasons. And a movie.
and a movie and maybe a Disney Plus special.
Oh my god.
Rancor King for kids. I don't
Rancor
know.
King for kids. Oh,
Rancor
God.
King Jr. There we go.
Rancor King Jr. Okay. Uwu, what are you doing?
Who's a woo?
Okay. Um, what's your character's name again?
Sussy
Sussy
Baka.
Baka. I apologize. I am sorry. I've heard a lot of great character names tonight. Yes,
fine.
Sussy Baka. What are you doing?
Not being sus.
Okay.
Sorry. All right.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
What?
Just read chat. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
Okay, so
Sussy Baka.
Sussy Baka.
Well,
Sorry. So I'm like walking around everywhere trying to like see what's in our surroundings. Usually Uwu would have like hid under tables and like stabbed things with their pointy stick.
Yeah.
But I left my pointy stick in the room for now. I'm not with it. Okay.
Oh no.
I made a miniature one. I use it as a hair clip now. It's my signature look.
As
So-
you're trying to find Karen B. Hard Cheese.
Yeah, I'm looking around trying to look for Karen B. Hard cheese, but at the same time, I'm like trying to figure out how many guards are around everywhere for later on so I can like not stab them tomorrow. Because this is day 1 and I was told I could stab on day 2. Right? Day 2. So just looking around, making tactics of me doing famous tactic dances on top of the dealers' tables and whatnot.
What would
Trying
that
to
look like?
We are Camp Endor 83.
Camp Endor.
Camp
Camp Endor.
Endor! That's
And
going
then
to be
I'm just
another thing that we have to do at Galaxy's Edge. Camp Endor!
Camp Endor. So I'm just yelling Camp Endor, doing tactic dances, trying to kind of follow along with what Karen wanted to do to make people leave the ship because they're so annoyed. And then I'm like just recording, being obnoxious,
Okay.
and then yelling and like tripping, going like, "Ah, I'm Sussy Baka. This should be free. I'm an influencer."
Meanwhile, you're in the gift shop flipping every single freaking thing for thousands
And
of
I'm licking all
credits.
their food
Oh god,
at
no
the
wonder the
buffet as
shrimp were
well.
bad.
I'm licking all the blue shrimp stuff.
So like your tongue is just blue by the end of it.
And then I'm just obnoxiously going like, life hack, bringing out little
Life hack.
plastic bags. You can put it in your bag.
use
You can put it
pointy
in the
sticks.
bag to go. Life hack.
Okay. Zill, what the hell are you doing?
So I'm still over there with RBD. Am I able to use my turn to look at the schematics that he was able to pull?
Yes, if you want to, while Duke is talking to the captain and first officer, and taking a selfie. Go ahead and roll.
On the ship's deck.
Yes.
Like in the cockpit area. So.
Yeah, on the bridge. So
the
go
bridge,
ahead
thank you.
and roll an investigation check for me. So it's going to be 2d6.
9.
Okay, yeah, you get a full schematic of the Halcyon, including room blocks, table layouts in the casino, the cantina, the dining room, layouts of the atrium area. I mean, you even have access to blueprints of tunnels and schematics to engineering and everything. So, I mean, RBD really did a good hack job. All right.
I'll share the file with everybody, Zill, if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah,
So
of course.
everyone can. Got it.
Stevie P comes over the comms real quick and he says, "All right, after this, we're gonna meet up in our room, and we'll go over the schematics, and then we'll figure out another plan. Okay? All right. So Karen B. Hardcheese and Bobby Lee Hardcheese, what are they doing?"
So as we were all like checking comms and like, all right, everybody's going this way, that, and third, I am just gonna let everybody know that at any point, if they need a distraction, just holler. That's my MO right now, is just causing a ruckus. So yeah, I just tell everybody, if you need a distraction, let me know and I'll come help out. But right now, I am in my room still, and I have called both housekeeping and guest services just to go ahead and establish who I am and how important I am. And before I get off the phone with guest services, I'm just going to say, and someone told me earlier, and I just don't think I quite believe them. Can you confirm for me that this is, in fact, champagne from the Champagne region? Because I would really hate to be here spending my hard-earned money on sparkling white.
And of course, Bobby Lee's like, now, honey, I'll take care of this. Why don't you just go sit down and I'll
And
take care of this.
I push Bobby Lee into the bathroom and hit the button, and the door slides shut.
Bobby's like, I do declare that is very rude, and we are gonna have a
And it sounds
conversation
like
later.
because he's on the other side of the door.
Bobby
I'm
Lee
just on
takes
the phone.
Bobby Lee takes one of the water glasses and he's like trying to listen in like real quick before he comes out of the bathroom. And then he comes out there. Now I told you, do not do that again. And like he's just giving you, Stevie P's just giving you like this. If you do that again, we're gonna have like an issue face.
And Carter's gonna hit mute on the phone and be like, "Let me do this my way."
Okay, okay. All right, all right. I'm
So, oh,
sorry.
thank you so much. Okay, Champagne region of Alderaan. That's all I needed to confirm.
I'll
Thank you.
do
I'll be see.
declare.
I'm
I
sure.
thought I
I'm sure
told
I'll
you.
be seeing you soon. All right, and I just hang up.
It's like in the background, you just hear Bobby. I do declare. I thought I told you. I thought I said. I said. I said. I said.
I
It's
said. I
from.
said. I
I
said.
said.
I
I
said. I
said.
said. I said.
Yeah. I say. I say. I say. I say. It's from the Champagne region of Alderaan. And then
Incredible.
when you hang up, you both like air high five.
Absolutely.
It's just like yes. All right. So Stevie P gets on the comms. All right, everybody, get down to our room, and we'll meet. So you guys find a way to excuse yourself from the proceedings that are going on in the atrium, and head down to your block of rooms, and you meet in the one room, and you all say, I mean, you, Stevie P goes, all right, how did it go?
Meeting
That
up
was
with.
easy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
I honestly thought, oh, I'm so sorry, Soul. Please do continue. I can go last and stuff.
Oh, no worries. I'm meeting up with the the cruise's director in about an hour and a half.
Oh, Thad.
To, yeah, huh?
Thad. You're meeting with Thad.
Oh yeah, meeting up with Thad. He seems like a chill guy who's easy to swindle, and he's going to give me a tour of the ship. And at some point during.
Are we? Are we in like a stateroom right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm
you
just
can
gonna say.
all break character.
Before we get too far into this, I I heard that the rooms on the ship were bugged.
Oh, I think you might be right. RBD,
I'm on it.
do a scan.
Mm.
And that's actually a tweet that I saw in real life on Twitter.
Got a
Nice.
10.
So
What?
Got it.
You got a
I got
10.
a 10.
God,
I got a
on my
10. I got a 10.
So you do the most thorough security sweep of all time, and it is not bugged. This room is not bugged. You do
okay,
put countermeasures in place to make sure that if it is bugged, you do have those countermeasures that will neutralize that bugging. Okay?
Okay.
got it.
All right.
Oh,
So,
oh, thank God that voice was hurting my throat. Okay, everybody good? What do we need?
Taint removal.
I think that's part of the shtick, buddy. I don't think
Just,
we can do that.
I'm messing. The
Stevie
security's too the security's too easy than I thought, especially when hacking to the mainframe. But for a new expensive high cruise ship, it's too easy. What do you think, Zill?
That's suspicious.
Zill?
Yeah, I agree, RBD. I definitely agree with your consensus there.
So Stevie's looking at you and he says, "Well, how easy was it to break in?"
You remember the middle of the story that Kaldak was saying
Oh,
when
yeah.
he got to the part talking about the Netflix script not being able to spoil it? I already done everything before he reached that part of the story.
Holy shit. Like, are they thinking like passengers are dumb enough not to do it, or like do they think that a passenger wouldn't be stupid enough to hack in?
How much credits? What did it take to build this entire starship in general?
This
Then my
is
curiosity.
this is a $300 billion starship,
Something's
or
wrong.
billion credit starship.
I don't like that. Zil can vouch for me. It was too easy to get into their mainframe, getting all these programs and stuff. It was easy enough to put me and Uwu's performance inside the scheduling for the lineup in the main concert hall. But
We all got VIP tickets, by the way.
Oh, very cool. That'll be fun.
We have fire in our show.
I thought that you weren't having fire in your show.
Oh, we're having.
Anyways, while we're gonna continue performing our act without fire and practicing it, again, it was too easy to get through. And Stevie,
Hmm.
I actually can hack into their mainframe defense systems already.
Are you kidding me?
That's a no-no. Something's wrong.
So
RBD, do you feel like someone had hacked in before you? Did you see any traces of previous hacks?
Can I? Should I roll for that? Because I'm
yeah,
thinking
go ahead and roll.
Oh, I got a 5 and I got a 9. I got a
Okay.
9.
So you notice, because you have a very good computing system, there was somebody that did access the mainframe before you. Who this
Stevie,
person knows, or who this person is, who knows? What is it?
Stevie, where did you get this job?
Uh, Information broker gave it to me, and I said I would take it. It seemed to be on the up and up. I didn't really like. I met the client, but I didn't like meet like his client.
Uh, I'm kind of figuring that this information broker gave the job to some other people too as well, and I don't think they're part of the past.
Holy shit! Are you saying there's more than one group at play here?
There's probably another group here, and um, I don't know. I don't know, guys. This is way beyond my circuitry, and at this point, I don't know who.
So at that point, we are going to fade and cut away to another part of the Star Cruiser where there is another group having a similar meeting in another cabin.
Oh my
I
god, this is just like on RuPaul's Drag Race when there's like another group of girls being introduced
Oh
to
my
a
god.
competition. Ah, we're just
However,
Oh,
2.
that's not the only group that's on here that have hacked in.
So there's like 3 of us or 4?
There are a total of 4 different teams trying to steal this thing.
we're
We're
all
all gonna
scheduled on
die.
the same weekend.
So
Yes,
it's like half of the fucking passengers.
it's a good chunk of the passengers are all trying to steal this thing. Now, I'm going to reveal the identities of 2 of these groups. Like what organizations they're with, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
One of these organizations, one of these groups is working for the Sith Empire.
It's your people.
oh, okay.
Another one of these groups is working for the Republic.
But
You
they're
are the
trying to steal a starship. The Jedi don't do that. That's a crime.
Well,
Yeah.
read the High Republic and you'll find out.
Oh,
This is the
that's
old
right.
Republic, sir.
I know,
Okay.
but I'm still saying. The third group is, of course, you all. The fourth group, I'm going to leave that organization a mystery until part
Are they
2.
cute?
You'll find out soon enough.
It's
So,
Awa Awa.
yeah, Awa Awa is actually undermining your operation.
Teach you to leave me alone.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. I got Space Harry and Space Marv with me. We're about to Home Alone this shit on the Halcyon. Um, yes, the fourth group, the fourth organization will remain nameless for right now. We cut back to the meeting in Stevie P's room. And Stevie asks RBD and Zill, is there any way that you can determine how many times this port was accessed by somebody that wasn't a crew member on this ship?
let me give you a question. Is there any way that these passengers, and I show you a hologram list, does have fake names, that we're not the only ones in disguise at the moment?
I mean, I don't know because I was just told this would be a simple job.
Since when
Simple
did we
for
get a
us to
simple job?
die.
What's that?
Zill,
I'd like to point out that one of the passengers that you pulled up on the log does have a mustache very similar to the one Kydak's wearing.
My people.
And his name's like Tex Richmond or something. like has like the same accent that you do. He's pretty much you, but not you. So
He's the Sith.
so Stevie P looks around the room and he looks at Soul and he says, "Hey Soul, can you do me a favor on your tour?
Yeah, what do you need?
I want you to see if there's a way that you can access the mainframe and see if anybody other than a crew member has hacked. See if there's been any other access outside of crew members besides that one, besides our access and the other access that was detected."
Got it. Will do.
RBD, do you want to go with Soul just to make sure?
do you still need your translator, Master Nukem?
Keep it up, and I'll leave that paint on your arm.
Let's go, Sol.
Text Wrexham. Yes, there we go.
Oh,
Text
Soul, but
Wrexham.
before you leave, real quick, I'm going to send you this picture I took of the bridge, just so you can kind of get a better idea of what it looks like. The captain and the first officer are, for lack of better terms, idiots. So I took a panoramic screenshot or a selfie with them of the entire bridge and what it looks like. So
That's
that to you
perfect.
so you have the
That's
heads up.
exactly what I was counting on.
And if we can get IDs on these other teams, then I can strategically keep them away from y'all.
Yeah.
I
So
can deal with do we actually know what the groups are or no?
So you just
just-
know that there's one group that's with Republic intelligence, and the other group is with the Sith Empire. That's
Okay.
it. Fourth group is going to remain unknown for now. So
Okay, so if the
Okay.
Sith Empire group ever becomes an issue for us, I can easily handle them.
yeah. So all right. So I think that this is the time. Soul, after you get done your tour, that's when we're all supposed to meet for dinner. We're gonna do dinner, and then we're gonna hit the cantina and the casino and start doing recon and see if we can't start figuring out these other groups or other group, what have we. So what we're gonna do for recon tonight is actually gonna be a little bit different. You guys, you have to play it cool tonight, especially in the cantina. I mean, provide distractions if you can, but look like you belong. Don't draw too much attention to yourself. Does that make sense?
Well, Stevie, if it's possible, and I know security is a little bit high, a little bit tough here on the ship and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you still wanna not do the no weapons allowed. I mean, what if we get into a situation? I
Well,
mean, just
hopefully we
saying.
don't get into a situation. If you can conceal a weapon, conceal a weapon. I want
So I'm
small
taking one.
blasters only. You've got your lightsaber that you can seal up your sleeve. I get that. Pointy sticks, fine. Carter, the shotgun has to stay here, so you're gonna need a handheld blaster.
So I'm just taking one handheld blaster with me. I'm not dual
Yeah.
wielding because I can't hide it. I can't hide both.
Zill, you have to leave the sniper rifle here too. You're gonna have to take a handheld blaster. I want everybody with handheld blasters, even if you do have a lightsaber. I want everybody with handheld blasters. Don't pull unless you have to. I want this to go as smoothly as possible. We need to see what we're going up against before we can start making moves. Is that clear?
Okay.
Roger, Roger.
All right.
Aye, Captain.
All right. So, Soul, get yourself Make yourself look good, even though you already do. Make yourself look good and get to your tour. We will meet you in the dining room afterwards.
Got it.
All right. So Soul goes and makes themselves presentable for the tour, while the rest of the team decides they're going to go to the casino and start scoping out the casino to see what the deal is there. Soul, you end up meeting Thad outside of the cantina, and Thad is surprised to see you because he thought that you weren't going to show up.
Well, surprise, surprise.
Oh, hey, it's so awesome to have you here. I mean,
Thanks, thanks for waiting for me.
oh yeah. I haven't been waiting long. I mean, about 5 minutes or so.
Oh, well,
So,
that's good.
what do you want to see first?
Well, let's see. Oh, pulling it out of character real quick. So the one thing we were looking for was to hack into the mainframe, and that would be like
Yeah.
the bridge or computer room or something like that,
Yeah.
right?
So
Eventually I'll get there.
So yeah, you're gonna have a main computer on the bridge. You're probably gonna have a main computer in a captain's quarters area. Cruise director probably has access to the main computer as well in their quarters. First officer has access. Engineering has access as well. So you do have multiple points of entry to the ship's mainframe computer.
Okay, great. All right.
Yes.
Let's see. Well, I would first, because I don't want to like go directly for the kill because we're trying to play it easy
Yeah,
tonight.
of course.
So I think the first thing Soul's gonna ask for is just like a tour of the science decks, which is like the climate room, things like that, like things that are like a little like basically what they ask is like I want to see what's like super out of the ordinary about this ship, like what makes it so special.
Yeah. So he's like, "Oh yeah, sure. We can go see the science decks. I'll show you um the hypothermic lounge, like where they like grow some of the vegetables that we serve on here. I'll show you the meditation area. We have like a simulated outdoor area on board too."
Interesting.
So he starts to take you down to the science deck, and you see hydroponics and everything where the vegetables are being grown. It looks like the land at Epcot.
Yeah,
Essentially.
yeah. I love
Yeah.
that. That's amazing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so it's kind of similar to that where you see them like growing everything, and like everything that they grow they use on the ship. And he's explaining that to you. And then he takes you to the meditation area, which he tells you that ideally it's used for a connection to the force for force sensitive beings to connect with the force. And he tells you that this is a space where um, people really really
What's happening?
Feral Caskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed him to Rancors. They smacking. What's happening? Feral Caskin.
The next viral TalkTick video is happening.
Yes. And then you know what? You should be like, I'm never going to financially recover from this.
Am I dressing up as Feral Caskin or
You have to be Karen B. Hardcheese and Feral Caskin now.
yes,
That's outstanding.
Karen B. Hardcheese in her actorial debut
Yes.
as Feral Caskin?
Yes, exactly. And if we'll plan that for our May 4th meetup next year. God, we're gonna get kicked out of Galaxy's Edge next year. I just know it.
Yep.
Yeah, like we scan our magic bands, and those Disney people are gonna be like, "Oh, these are the people that stole the house."
But this is the first time I was here. How can you kick me out? Oh, that's
Mickey Mouse himself is
right.
going to come out and be like, "Oh, get out!" It's going to be so
You guys
bad.
stole our hotel.
Again, I'm just gonna beep it in and say, but this is the first time I've. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
we stole their
We
prized
stole the halcyon,
possession.
that's great. Well, hopefully
Yeah.
we steal the halcyon, right?
Yeah. So,
See if it's successful.
so that's what he's showing you on the science stacks. Now there's some areas where, as um interested as he is in you, Soul, he still cannot show you those areas of the science stack because he doesn't have access to them.
Interesting. So at your rank, you don't have access to these parts.
I mean, I do, but I don't at the same time.
Like how though? Like
So, like, say like I had to do it like in an emergency or something, like
mhm.
then I could access it. But since it's not an emergency, I don't have the code, so I
So
can't
wait,
access it.
but you would be able to get the code if there were an emergency.
Yeah, well, you don't plan on
Wow.
causing an emergency, do you?
No. I'm just
Oh,
confused
okay,
about
okay.
that how like
I
that
mean,
about how that works. It's like where do
I've
you get the code from?
I
Does it
I've
just
got I've got an implant like in my ear that'll like tell me the
oh
code.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just a part of the comm system. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
and meanwhile, like
For a
SK's
second.
meanwhile, like SK's just looking at both of you, and it's just like SK knows what's going on, and he's kind of like, you know what, buddy, it's sink or swim. Do what you want to do. I don't care.
Yes, good. And you know what? I am still giving SK head pats because good for him. Thanks for not interacting or interrupting what I'm doing here.
SK's just like, you know what, you do you. Just you do you. Let this moron, do whatever he wants and everything. So,
Yeah. So I would I think the next place, like before if you want to break away or whatever, go to
sure,
someone else, I think I'll ask him to take me to the bridge next
sure.
for a light tour.
Oh, sure. So you want to go see the bridge? You want to see where the magic happens?
Yeah, I would love to. I'm such a big fan of this ship that I just want to see like how it
Oh,
works.
oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Let's go. So you make your way to the bridge, and SK is just internally thinking to himself, "This guy is so fucked. Like this guy is done." All right. Let's see here. Where do we want?
I was about to ask Zill, like I'm still breaking down the information bit by bit on finding where these hackers are coming from, and do I need to make another roll for that to see how
Um,
successful I've been in, or no?
make one roll for me.
Sure.
Just to find like the one hacking group that you
Ah,
knew was in there.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Dang it.
Do you want to spend a fate point to re-roll?
Yeah, if that's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Zill, what do you think, man? What do you think? We should try again. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
still trying
100%. Yeah.
to.
We got fate points to spend around here.
Hmm.
You got an 8. Please say that's passable at least.
So it's a success, but something is going to happen later on down the line.
Okay.
Actually, so it's a success. The unnamed group now knows you accessed the system as well.
Zill, I think I think we're busted.
Well, do we know this or do we not?
So
Yeah, true.
like you can see like a ripple kind of go through the system here. So like like one of the groups is monitoring here, and it's the unknown group. They know somebody else is in the system. They don't know who, but they know somebody that's not supposed to be there is in there.
Zill, you want me to log off?
Can
Jack
we
out?
try to trace their connection through RBD to find out their location on the ship?
You can try. I'm gonna say this right now. You better roll a 10 or higher.
How
And
you
I'm
feeling,
going to say
RBD? You're the
this.
dealer over there, right?
And
Turning off character. I don't know.
Time to
Joey.
pull out those loaded dice.
and I'm going to say this. For this roll, you cannot spend fate points.
Oh,
Oh, so it's gonna be like that now, huh?
Well,
Right?
this is a critical part to the story.
You're a critical part of the story.
I know, that's why I'm narrating it.
Don't make me.
Good.
I
You're
got
doing
a
a good job.
4. You better pray. You better pray. Yo!
Did you roll a 10?
4 plus
6
6.
and a 4.
All right. So you holy shit. Good job,
Yo!
man.
You
You know
broke
what?
Eric.
RBD, Greg, I'm giving you 2 extra fate points for
Oh,
that.
dude, no, it. Oh,
For making that roll, you get 2 extra fate
oh my!
points.
I was like, okay. Oh,
So,
oh,
with this, and we're gonna start wrapping things up for this session here soon,
get
because
4.
I was trying to keep this under 3 hours, because somebody's also got to fly out tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
But you are able to trace that they are on the same deck as you are, on the opposite side of the ship, directly across from where you are. They're in the same set of rooms that you are, just directly opposite of you.
Zill, they're
Hmm.
over. They're over there.
Now, these guys
There.
Oh,
can't detect you. They know somebody, like I said, they know somebody's in the system. They don't know where you are. So you have the advantage now of this unknown group.
who's
But
with me in Oh, sorry.
it's fine. So you still have everybody but Soul in the room with you. So
Um,
I,
is it too far to have RBD scan, or are we at his limit of actions at this point?
I'm tired,
we're gonna
dude.
be at his limit of actions for now. I will say this though, because this is gonna go back to the 8 that you rolled, because I told you there was something else. The other 2 groups, the Republic group and the Sith Empire group, know you are on board as well. Here's the thing. Once again, they don't know where specifically you are, but they know that there are multiple groups now on this ship with the same goal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Kalen, you missed it. I gave RBD a 10 to roll, and he did.
Nice.
Yes. So, yes. Now the stage is starting to become set for what is going to be absolute craziness coming up. So, we're going to come back to Soul real quick and her I'm sorry, forgive me. Um, their tour of the Halcyon. And you are now on the bridge with a soon to be love struck Thad. Just like saying, "Oh, pretty person."
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
exactly what I want.
yeah. Oh, this is a bridge. This is where the magic happens.
Wow, this is amazing. It's the biggest bridge I've ever been on.
Oh yeah, have you been on many?
Like, only a few. Like, I'm more of a ship fan than a ship, like, flyer, you know? Like, but I really admire people who run ships like this, you
Oh,
know?
you know, I I could have been the captain of this ship, but I chose not to.
Oh, wow. How courageous of you.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, like, it was just, I just realized it wasn't for me. Like, I wanted to be with the people.
Right, exactly. You want to be among the community. That's really cool. Like, so you know, like everything about how this ship works, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Like, does it all function in like one, like on one type of computer or something?
Yeah, so there's like a shipboard mainframe that has like
Cool.
multiple access ports. Like, I could tell you where they are, but like, I don't want to say anything.
Why? We've become such good friends. I want to see how it like works and what it looks like. And what is that called? Oh, the UI of it all. You know, like I'm so interested in like all the things that you know, and I bet that like you're the only person that I can like actually go to who understands how that computer works, right?
I mean, it's like me and the captain and like the first officer and the engineering guy.
Yeah, but I want to be with the person of the people.
I mean, like, I guess I could show you like later on in the cruise.
Oh my gosh, that would be so great. That would be awesome. I would really love to see it.
I mean, yeah, we could totally arrange something like as like the cruise is going on. I can't do it tonight though. Like I can't.
Like, what's keeping you from tonight? We could have a whole adventure tonight.
Well,
Tomorrow,
I gotta wake up like super early because I gotta lead an elderly yoga class.
oh, that's so sweet. You're so kind.
I know. It's like I mean, I try. And then like I've gotta judge a belly flop contest in the hollow pool.
Wow. I mean, I love just it's really admirable the way you go out for the community, you know? So, okay, great. Well, I mean, if I have to wait, then I have to wait, but like if you want to, we can meet up after you're done with that and like check out the mainframe or the computer or whatever you call it.
I mean, I do have access to it from my room too.
Really? I mean,
I mean, he is like playing right into your hands.
like if you don't mind, I'd love to see it, and I have nothing else to do tonight, and no
Well,
one else is keeping me company.
I
Certain
can't do it like tonight though because like I said, I gotta wake up like super early.
I like it won't take that long, will it?
It's a pretty lengthy process. I mean, the computer.
Like, I mean, I'm a patient person. We can definitely I mean, if you're willing to stay up for me so that I can see it and explore everything about it, then, I'm okay to stay up too.
Should ask where Thad goes to store his lines of spice.
Don't judge Thad. He has a spice addiction.
um, Thad looks at you and he's like, I mean, I guess we could have a nightcap in my cabin.
That sounds really
And
nice.
meanwhile, as SK's like internally screaming at Thad, like, you idiot! And like, Thad's just, really? Like a bantha. I thought I was done talking about that damn show.
There's still some great memes to come out of that
Yeah,
show,
I know,
though.
I know, I know. So, Thad's like, I guess like we could do it like after like the dinner show.
Okay, if you'll just pick me up at the dinner show exit then.
Oh, all right, yeah, I'll be there. And like SK at this point is like trying to roll over Thad's feet, just like, you idiot, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, but still not saying anything. Anybody else? So we're gonna cut to the main group here as they get ready for dinner. And do we start getting back into character to get ready for dinner?
Ooh, you okay? You've been
You
okay.
you good, Ellie? You good? All
All
right.
right.
We're gonna wrap things up here shortly in just a
I'm
few
fine,
minutes.
man.
Okay, I'm just making sure that you're okay.
Hey,
Medicine.
ooh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, ooh, you know, forget what I said. We definitely do need pyrotechnics close by, but not for the magic trick. Just saying.
Do we
Stevie,
need a? Can we put the lightsaber? Do we need a lightsaber?
you gotta ask Dag for that.
I can sneak into his room and grab it.
He's right there.
Not a
I
good
don't need.
idea.
Thank you.
Kaidak at one point is gonna say, "I am the Senate."
I am the Senate.
Okay.
Uh,
Stevie, I know you said light work and stuff like that, but we need to protect ourselves. Just saying.
I know. I just want
Why?
light
What's going on?
firearms.
Wait. Side pause. Are we aware that the other group is in front of us, technically in the other room, or is it just them two that know?
That's true. Yeah.
So
We haven't discussed that.
so
I was
the
too busy
entire
being off.
no, you're fine. So the entire group in Stevie's cabin knows that these groups are there. So the entire group saw that like pop up. So you all know.
Were we
Mm.
able to hear Soul's conversation with
So
Thad?
yes, so Soul's conversation was going on through your comm pieces as well,
Okay.
and she could
Ooh.
they could hear your conversation as well. So Soul does have this information. Sweet. And I'm sorry I keep butchering the pronouns, Katrina. I apologize. I am so sorry I keep butchering Soul's pronouns.
We're out of practice. I also slipped a couple times tonight, so my apologies to non-binary viewers.
Yes, mine
I
too.
will be working a little harder on this going forward.
Yes, me too. Me too.
Hey, I mean, it's the first one of the new year, folks. I
Yes,
mean, we
that's
made
true.
it. Oh,
Yes.
yo.
Good to be back.
Right?
It is. It's like riding a bike.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
it's okay. We'll teach you to ride a panther.
Oh, a panza? A belly?
Oh.
No.
So, Stevie, how do you want us to arm ourselves now? Of
Okay,
course, light.
I still want small blasters concealed. I don't, like I said, do not draw attention to yourselves. Like in a negative way. Just, you know what I mean? Like, do your undercover thing. Don't I don't want any fights tonight. Can we make that happen?
I mean, I can't make any promises, but I can promise that any fights I get into will be just to act as a good distraction.
Okay. I mean, that I understand.
I'm not going to shoot anybody,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I
No,
might kill them with my word.
I mean, if you want to hurt somebody's feelings, go right ahead. I don't care.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Stevie, I have the perfect vest for this situation. I reach into
yeah.
my bag real quick and I pull out another leather vest that matches the outfit, but on the back, it's bedazzled and it says Rancor King. And it's got a bedazzled Rancor face on the back of it. And it says now streaming on the Hollow Netflix on the very bottom.
Can you real quick? Can you put in fake piercings for your eyebrows and for your ear,
Yes,
like
absolutely,
Joe
100%.
Exotic? Thank
Yes,
you.
we'll put those in as well.
Side note. can Eva make this?
I'm sure my wife could make these outfits if we asked her to.
Oh my god.
What we really need to find is an editor who can make those commercials we did earlier.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I look at
So-
Kaidak and say, "Please don't tell me you have a droid." Oh, you have one for droids. Great.
Don't worry, buddy. Slapped you on the back. I made one for you too.
and then Stevie P, like, he's still wearing his Colonel Sanders-esque suit, and he pulls out a handkerchief and he's like, "I do declare, it's getting hot in here."
Stevie, it's okay for us to break character if we have to defend ourselves, right?
Yes, you can break character if you have to, but to defend yourself. But I don't want anybody breaking character. You know, we know that there's multiple groups now on this Star Cruiser. They're going for the same thing. So, you know, keep a low profile. If you get into a fight, try to get into a fight as your character. But if you have to break character, do it. That's all I'm going to say. You know,
Okay.
balls in your court, essentially.
Okay.
So, you go to dinner, and you are served by a unnamed Twi'lek that has purple skin and long leku, and says, "Ah, welcome aboard the Halcyon, and welcome to the Crown of Corellia dining room. I am your server. What can I get you this evening?" Don't everybody rush at once.
Well, I for one would love another glass of your actual champagne, please.
I
Thank
do
you.
declare, honey, I believe that you have had too much champagne this afternoon.
That's for me to decide and for you to keep hush about. Thank you.
Oh, you have to forgive my wife. She
Oh, I
does
don't need to
not
be
get
forgiven
out
for
much.
anything.
Excuse me, I am talking.
I asked for something when I was asked what my order would be. Now you need to pipe down, otherwise I'm taking you back to the room.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh,
Stevie P's
who's
like,
that look? I'm gonna lock you in there.
Stevie P's like, keep it, come on.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't embarrass me in front of the help.
Okay. I'm sorry. I do apologize for embarrassing you in front of the help.
I'll decide if you're forgiven after dinner. Anyway, dear, be a lovely lad and get me some champagne.
Make it 4 glasses, 2 for me and 2 for my darling bride.
Oh, yes, we did buy the drink package, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Would you also like some Corellian moonshine while we're at it, dear?
Oh, no, that's too rich for my blood, but you go ahead. Maybe you'll pass out early.
Oh.
Oh,
I say, your wit is quite extraordinary this evening.
You know, it is truly unmatched.
Stevie P's just like loving every second of this. Just like, he's like, yay, fake marriage is fun. um, so what else? So you all order your drinks and your food, and then comes the cold blue shrimp.
Gross.
Do you all just turn it away?
I want it because the color of the day is blue. I'm making a series today on my tactic where I only eat and partake in blue beverages.
excuse me.
Beverages?
Excuse me, Uwu. I still need you alive for our magic show. So don't do it.
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna put it in a plastic bag. Life hack.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say to the waiter, now, dear, I know you can't be serious, and I don't want to cause a scene, but I'm going to tell you right now, don't ever bring me anything that looks like this again. I'm
Stevie
just gonna
P's
send
just
it back without. I'm gonna send it back, without causing a scene tonight. But if you bring this back to me tomorrow, the story will be quite different. Thank you.
Stevie P's just like, oh. I mean, I would do what she suggests because there is one thing I do not want to keep my wildflower upset.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, so you are welcome, honey. I'll get whatever you want.
Anything but this at the moment. I haven't actually seen a menu. They just started bringing food. So, anything that has a more palatable color would be preferred. Maybe a nice salad with a buttermilk ranch.
Oh, can you make that for my darling wife and get a few more salads for the table, please? And he says, "Oh yes, of course. Forgive me. I did not mean to offend anyone. I'm sorry.
Right, dear, I'm not offended yet.
My apologies." And he goes away and takes the shrimp away, except for Uwu Sussybaka's shrimp that she just devours in front of the group, Cookie Monster style. Yes, and then at that point, Bobby Lee Hardcheese says, I do declare, Miss Obaka, you will need to calm down over there when it comes to eating. I think that you need to be a little more, honey, how would you describe the way that she is eating?
I try not to pay enough attention to her to be able to describe much, that's for sure.
Uh, I would say she
I've never
needs.
seen someone eat blue shrimp out of a plastic receptacle. But to each their own.
I do declare that there, there are some characters on this trip, are there not?
There sure are.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing? Just
I
eating?
am
Are we still
literally
ordering food? Or
literally
Yeah.
covering my face
So,
and okay.
so the waiter comes back with your menus and he says, "Oh, we have a braised uh, uh, um, shock tip, uh, beef shock tip, uh, this evening. That is very, very, uh, very good. And then, of course, we have the Endorian tip yip, which comes with a side pasta and side greens as well. So, um, you all can just what would you like?"
I had these Greeper panko crusted tenders on this other planet with some dark side sauce. Can you make that happen?
I'm sure the chef can look it up. Yes.
I'll be going with the tip yip tonight and a little bit of that moonshine as well.
Oh, of course. Good,
Uh,
good.
uh, Vegetable of the day?
The vegetable of the day, it is not aw fuck like the last time because I know that you were trying to catch me. Um, it is it is Naboo broccoli. Broccoli straight from the planet Naboo. I believe some Gungans brought it.
I wouldn't feed that to my rancors. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Anybody else want to order?
Can I have some yip tip poo? But
Would you like the tip yip?
yes, but hold the yip, just the tip, and
I'll see what the chef
I would.
can
No,
do.
I'm not done ordering.
Yes.
So like, my color is blue today, hence why I ate the shrimpy blue thingy.
No, I
Can
told
you
you not
like
to.
make the tip blue and then
I will
like
see what I
bring
can
it out in a
do.
blue plate? Like everything has to be blue, or else I like can't eat it.
Uh, I'll see what I can do.
No, don't see. Do. I'm paying a
Okay.
lot of money, or else I want my money back. And
Oh,
all my followers are gonna know this place is trash, and you guys don't serve good blue food.
okay, crazy person. I'm going to go and take everybody else's orders right now, but
So it's gonna be
yes,
blue.
of course, it'll be some shade of blue.
When is the cute blue elephant playing tonight?
He will be on tomorrow night.
Why not tonight?
Tonight is a Gungan DJ named DJ Mobius.
That's why I made Blue Day today, because the blue elephant was playing today.
No, I believe that you are sadly mistaken, ma'am.
No, you're mistaken.
How am I
Did you
mistaken?
not read the pamphlet?
I work here. I know what night it
I,
is.
obviously, you don't.
Why are you acting like this lady?
I don't
And he
know. I'm
points to
crazy.
Karen
I
B.
want, because
Hardcheese.
I ate the blue shrimp and I regret everything. I don't know
Okay.
why I ate it.
Okay. I'll get you your
I'll go to
blue
the restroom
food.
now.
No, I'll get you your blue food.
I need to go to the restroom. I ate the
But
blue
uh,
shrimp.
but tonight's entertainment in the dining area is DJ
The
Mobius.
blue elephant.
No, it's DJ Mobius.
Bye.
So he goes to get your drinks and your food and everything, and he comes back, and as he comes back, you hear, "Yo, yo, 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 yo! What's up? How's ya? It's a me, DJ Mobius." And you
Fue,
see
fue,
this,
fue.
yeah, you hear brr, 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 and then like the house lights just come down, and you just hear the bass go, "Bwah!" And then comes the most outrageous, loud, screaming Gungan techno music you have ever heard in your entire life. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard meets cats meowing meets a bunch of other stuff. Like, it is horrible on your ears. And then, of course, you have like some people that are just like dancing to it.
And this is like at the end of dinner, or this is in the middle of
This
dinner?
is this is during dinner.
Um, Karen's just gonna be like, I have never in all my years experienced anything so utterly disrespectful during a mealtime. And then I'm gonna look at everybody else at the table and say, is this where you all are from?
I wouldn't play this music even to my rank horse.
I do declare that this music is fucking awful.
Watch your language.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I did not mean to use language that is so foul.
At this point, I'm just playing with my blue milk and like, why?
Garbage disposals that are more musical than this, and I've been in a lot of garbage disposals.
And then, in the middle of it all, in the middle of the
Hey.
dancing, Thad shows up and drops glow sticks and starts raving.
That Thad coming off of his fresh line of spice he just snorted.
Yeah, he's like, "Let's go,
Let's go.
DJ
Everybody,
Mobius, let's go."
it's my date.
And then Stevie,
That's
Soul is going
Thad.
Soul is doing nothing because Soul wants this guy to be so spiced out of his mind
so
by like time. Like Soul wants to be the one physically dragging him to his room, so that they can just like get into that mainframe. So it's like, yeah, keep going, woo!
and then like like Stevie leans over and he goes, "What in the hell is going on?"
Sir, I don't know anymore. I'm just spinning my
Is
blue
this
milk
and then and then
while
and
this
then
is
and
happening.
then Stevie as Bobby Lee Hardcheese goes, is this what a seizure looks like?
Am
I
I
put my
staying?
hands over my ears, and I'm like, "We can't leave now. I still need dessert."
And then the waiter's like, "What?" Like just yelling what at you because the music is just so loud.
A chocolate lava cake.
I said, I believe I say she wants a chocolate lava cake. And then he goes, oh, very good. Any dessert for anybody else? As like his low voice mixes in with the bass, so it just feels like rumbling. Meanwhile, Thad is coked up out of his mind. And Zill, what are you observing when you see Thad?
I'm just in amazement at Thad. Just Thad is someone that blows my mind, is someone who kind of sits back in the scene, doesn't really get super involved here and there. Yeah, that's a little extra for Zill.
Yeah, yeah. Any other observations on Thad?
I would
I'm
like to
ignoring.
stop observing Thad.
Yeah.
So
If I may.
you slowly turn back to your tip yip and like you are eating it as fast as you can to try to get
Yeah,
out of
more
this dining
moonshine as
room.
well, please.
Yeah.
I am like the faster he's dancing, the faster I just spin my milk. Like I want to get out of here. Like I'm already in like a danger sense. Like trying to watch my surroundings to make sure that we're okay, having a great time, but at the same time I'm like just okay. Someone attack us already. I don't care. Like I'm already afraid to be attacked already. Like just start something, anything. Just like I don't know, a body falls down on our table, like for something or something like that. Out of nowhere, we can just like freak out and start being defensive or something, anything. But get this fool away from me.
I'm gonna wait for like kind of a lull in the music. You know how it'll like fall before it starts like building the beat back. And I'm just very loudly gonna say, "Well, if this keeps up, I don't know how much longer I can stay on this ship."
So while you're saying that, Thad spots Soul from a mile away on this dance floor, and he comes dancing up to her. And he's like, "Hey, I see you made it to dinner. Yeah, you want to dance?"
I mean, I just ate, so I can't dance right now. 30-second rule.
Oh, you're
But
you're.
I would love to watch you continue dancing. How
Oh,
about I order you a drink and, like, you go show me your moves?
I'm
oh,
I'm doing
all
this to
right.
Soul already. Like looking at him. Oh,
Oh no, I'm trying to get him crossfaded. I need to get into that
oh,
computer.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah. No, no, you're
Okay,
right. I
okay.
okay.
Awesome. Okay, come with me. I'll buy you a drink.
All right, cool. So Thad goes with you to get a drink. And shall we shall we end here for the
Sounds good.
evening?
Sounds
Are
good.
you good?
It seems like a good button.
This is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
The
God,
chaos is this close. This close.
this is gonna be a lot of fun to pick this up next time with Thad in the middle of his rave.
Thad spiced out of his ever loving mind.
Oh yeah. Well, he hung out with Stevie Palps on the set of Dune.
My
Um,
God.
just saying. Um, my friends, thank you for. I want to thank chat for joining us tonight. I want to thank my 6 best friends for joining me tonight as well. It is so good to be back with this RPG show. Um, I have a lot planned for you this year. Um, if you thought I put you through the ringer in the first adventure, you are sorely mistaken because I'm going to put you through some shit this year, and you are going to thank me for it. We're gonna keep the comedy. We're gonna keep the comedy. You know, we're gonna keep the fun, but there's gonna be some emotional moments this year. I've got some pretty big stories coming, so be ready. Um, we're gonna do ridiculous heists too. So the Halcyon is not the only thing that we're stealing this year. um,
Nice.
I can't tell you, but I've got something big coming too. Another heist. So just saying. That is it for us tonight. I'm so sorry that we went over 3 hours. I know a lot of you have work in the morning and have to
3
be up.
hours and 30 minutes. That's fine.
Thank you, buddy. Um, thank you for your time this evening, and thank you to chat for joining us. That's it. Stay tuned next week. We'll be back with our regular live show. We are going to be doing a review of the end of Phase 1 of the High Republic. And we're going to be talking about Mission to Disaster, Justina Ireland's next High Republic book. And that is it for us. May the Force be with you. Always fight for light and life. And remember, at the end of the day, and especially now, we are all the Republic, my friends. We love you. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Rancor King out.
Rancor King out!
Well, I never.
I do declare that I am going to